we go. Boom. Hello, we're here. We're actually live. Congratulations on getting first, Ellie.
Of course.
I was going for it.
Oh yeah. So
I was
hopefully,
going for it, and then I didn't get it.
hopefully my little stat pop-ups look fine. I haven't like actually seen how they would look on stream until just now, so I'm kind of gonna look at that just real quick before we get into the thick of things. And then we'll have a little bit of recap for everybody, because it's been a month and a half.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me?
It's been 6 weeks since we played D&D.
It's been 6 weeks since we played D&D. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. There are little stat pop-ups for everybody now that shows what you've got, your stats and stuff.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
I'd really like to change it to something I don't have to update by hand in the future, but for now, you know, we'll work with this.
Good deal. Sorry, I had something caught in my throat.
What was that? Are you volunteering? Are you volunteering to work on something for me, Griff?
How? Okay. First off, the answer is always yes, and everyone knows that. Secondly, I'll pull whatever weight I can with the Godot project.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Obviously, since we had to cancel like a bunch of sessions, I've not been touching this for a little while.
Oh, for sure.
But okay. With that, to recap what happened last session, since it's been a long time. After the attack on Guardiana by Kane and his forces, about a week or so had passed, and there were reconstruction efforts going on in Guardiana. A number of individuals ended up in Guardiana at that time. Raddish was helping with the restoration efforts. Squirm ended up there through means that I don't believe have been discussed. Shere came searching for a Runefoss general known as Rudius Donlot. And then they were joined by Nihilbot, who arrived in Guardiana searching for the person in charge to talk about the seal at the western gate being disturbed. The group very quickly volunteered to all go check it out and made their way towards the western gate, where they found a number of Runefoss soldiers searching for the key to open it. After defeating them, they found a piece of parchment on the commander with a diagram of a octagonal device. They then heard the sounds of battle from further east, traveled there to find a hut under attack by Runefoss forces. They helped defend the hut, talking to the people inside, finding out that the old friar inside had, up until just recently, had that key that the Runefoss soldiers were looking for before it was taken from him by a man who left shortly before the group arrived. After hearing this, the group left the hut, heading back westwards towards Guardiana, when they encountered two things. They could see that on the horizon, plumes of smoke were rising from the direction of Guardiana, and that as they passed by the western gate, they could see that the doors at the far end now lay open. They're also joined by, I should mention, Torin, who's a fellow mage, Friends of Raddish.
Yes, from Manarina.
Yes,
Well.
yes, both from Manarina. And that is where we stand.
last I recall, we were in quite the hurry to get back. I don't remember Nihilbot's urgency, but Raddish and I definitely had concerns of our new residential area being under siege. It felt a little suspicious, and I'm a fast little guy. I'm gonna be running, so I'm a running.
I think Nihilbot's urgency was just that something was happening, and he wanted to know what was going on.
I believed he had seemed somewhat intent on checking out the gate, but I wasn't sure.
Affirmative.
I think that's what. Yeah, it was the gate because we were supposed to be guarding it, and he's like, all these defenses are lax. So
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Hey, Niall, your voice changer thing is not on. Did you want it on?
Oh, is it not?
No, it's not.
It's
I
not.
was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say,
hilarious.
Nihilbot, you sound extremely organic today.
My
Let
sir.
me see.
Dude, you
Might
sound
have-
organic this evening.
I noticed you're exceptionally carbon based this afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Well, he'd probably be carbon based anyway, but
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Fair.
Carbon fiber.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. I heard it.
Nihilbot initializing.
There we go.
Perfect, yeah.
About time he booted back up. Longest Windows update ever.
I have
That's-
escaped Windows 8.
I was gonna say it's because he's still running on XP.
Ooh.
All right. So what's the plan? Are you all heading back? Are you... Is there any discussion of this at this point? I don't recall the very last conversation you guys had as you neared the gate.
I don't think I do either. I remember that we saw like new plumes of smoke coming out of Guardiana, and we were like, we need to check that out. But we were definitely drawn to. We were being drawn back to the gate to check that out as well. So, I think Raddish would probably head towards Guardiana, as opposed to the gate, unless he was the only one that was going to do so.
It was either kind of go past the gate in order to get to Guardiana, but I'm less concerned. Squirm is much less concerned with the gate that he already knows nothing about, and is in turn more concerned about the village. So,
Okay.
in my case, you would have to stop me from going.
Okay.
Good luck catching me, because I'm a little guy.
And Shere just wants to fight. He hears sounds of battle, and he's like, "Oh, the general's back!" And he's gonna go fight someone.
Okay, so you guys are making as best haste you can back towards Guardiana. In that case, I'm going to want hiking rolls from everybody, just to determine how quickly you can traverse the intervening terrain.
Making my way downtown.
Hiking fast. Gate got passed, and you're homebound.
And we are homebound.
Ain't no way Squirm's gonna be last.
So what do I roll for hiking?
So you should have a hiking skill on your act page or actions page.
We're rolling under it, right?
Yes, you want to roll below it.
I got a 5 out of 10.
I don't see that.
It's all the way down by in the H's. Heraldry, herblore, history, and hiking's right in the middle.
Let me take a look.
Or if you see your weapon proficiencies and core stats on the left, hiking should be in line right with the bottom of core
Oh
stats.
yeah, there it is.
I'm having trouble finding it. Give me just a sec.
Do you have your sheet open?
I did,
Okay.
and then it disappeared.
Go say I have it open, so I didn't see you on it. So
I rolled an 11 of 7, so
Okay.
I'm tripping
I
and
just flashed it
falling.
yellow for you.
I still don't think he currently has the sheet open.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh,
okay.
If you want to go ahead and roll in the meantime, your hiking is a 9. If you want to just roll 4 more, you get sword.
Okay, roll which dice?
2d6.
Okay, I got us a 5.
Okay. And Shere and Squirm, what'd you have?
I have a 5 in hiking. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
I rolled 5 of 10.
Okay. So amongst the group, you managed to make about average progress. It takes you... The traversal from the gate back towards Guardiana probably takes about 20 minutes. As you get aside, which actually for people with... no, you wouldn't recover anything in that time. Sorry. As you near Guardiana, The smoke is thicker, and you can see flames rising from buildings as you nearby. You can hear shouts from inside. I'm not sure whether you want to rush in, whether you want to take time to look around the perimeter, or how you want to approach, basically, knowing that clearly some kind of battle is going on.
Do we hear people?
Yes, you do hear shouts from inside. You also hear what is more akin to growls as well. So kind of a mix of shouts, screams, growls, and the sound of metal. As well as, obviously, the sound of flames rising over all of it.
Shere Khan's gonna pick up his pace if no one stops him. He's going to run right in there, into the thick of it.
Okay, so you're running in.
Yeah, Raddish is gonna be... The growls and sounds of metal might give him a little bit of pause, but he's definitely gonna be close behind.
Okay, and Torin follows your lead.
Right.
I shall go to save the people.
Your voice fell off again.
Yes, I know. I'm
Okay.
having a lot of technical difficulties, so I'm managing that for a second.
Alrighty. Sorry, Squirm?
Oh, I'm gonna look for some sort of border to sort of sneak around and stay out of sight and stay low.
Okay, so it's easiest to
wanna be
sneak.
found.
It's easiest to sneak around the eastern perimeter. Go ahead and roll me stealth as you're trying to sneak around in there.
My stealth demands a 17, and I'm rolling 2d6.
Yeah, I'm going to be rolling a contest against it, so I do need your margin of success.
Mine is, I rolled an 8.
An 8? Okay. Yeah, okay. You're pretty good at sneaking around. Alright, so as the lot of you rush in, I'll go ahead and change the map so I know what I'm talking about. And let's see, I will switch the stream as well to the map view. So, you can kind of, let's see, I can assign permission to people. That's what I need to do. Just need to remember how to do that. And then I'll fix the stream view in a second. Sorry, this always takes a hot minute to get set up. Nihilbot, Shere, and then Raddish is permissions Raddish. There we go. Alright, so you can effectively, anywhere you want to be on that right side, Squirm, or really along the fence. Kind of along the fence perimeter or up between the building and those bushes is kind of as far as I will allow you to stealth if you want to.
On the east or on the west?
On the east side, you can go all the way up to the bushes. On the west, you can kind of be anywhere along the fence, all the way to the water.
I have an affinity towards water. I would like to say that right in this particular spot is where I probably would have ended up.
Okay. And
I would say in the bush if you would allow it, but I don't know if you allow that.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Those are traversable.
Right there. Right there.
So you can see ahead of you a number of bear men as well as a dark dwarf. There appears to be a bear man near the shop who is dressed in a cape and grander armor than the others, carrying a mace. And as you show up, he just finishes tossing a lit torch into the entrance of the shop, and an explosion of flame covers the entrance to the shop. Clearly, the town is under attack and has been for quite a while. It's in a pretty bad state. You can see at least 2 of the townspeople on the ground on that main path. In addition, you can see there's one of the soldiers wounded next to you, as well as one in the building past where the dark dwarf is. And you have a moment as the better dressed bearman is kind of looking over his shoulder, notices your group, and turns towards you. Let's see. I am also going to update the part you can see based on where Squirm is.
Are they going to be able to see that as well, or is this just?
Yeah, I'm giving you effectively squad sight for
Okay.
darkness type stuff, because otherwise that's just a pain.
Immersion. Reading.
And that probably... Those things that are like cool ideas, but then you have to actually do them. There we go. So you've also got a little bit more that you can see up that direction. And you can notice that there's some others all the way up towards the church. Most of your vision is otherwise obscured by the buildings around you.
That jerk is jumping on the bed.
He's actually asleep in the bed.
What?
Oh.
There is a goblin sleeping in one of the beds.
Oh, okay.
My
Only
mom
sleep
always
when-
said no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
The bearman who seems to be the commander kind of regards your group. I thought they said all the warriors were gone. Who are you lot then?
Or warriors.
I am Nihilbot.
Right. Well. He looks around at the other bear men near him. I don't think this will be any trouble for you then. Go on. Don't leave any more witnesses.
Do you have the proper paperwork and authorization to set those fires?
He gives like a cross between a growl and a snicker, just and as you say that, and ignoring your question, moves off out of sight.
Rude. Rude.
With that, let's see. I want to actually try using the turn order tracker here, unless you have anything else you're going to attempt to do before combat proper.
I don't think Raddish is going to make any particular like moves or actions just yet.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to try actually use the initiative thing. So I should be able to somehow, if I add Shere, select the character. How do I actually add you? There you go. So what's your agility?
Mine is 4.
4. Okay. Nihilbot, what is your agility?
4.
4. Squirm, yours is really high.
If you want my agility, I'm gonna have to confess it's 17.
Jesus.
Oh wait, it says 5. Wait, what?
Are you confused about your agility?
One page says 4, one page says 5. So let me figure that out. Not that I think that'll matter.
It looks like it should be 4. Raddish, what's your agility?
6.
6.
Oh, I'm dumb. Yep.
And I think you guys can see the list there. The initiative one. Where is Torin?
Did you find out that yours is 4 there? Shere Khan.
Oh yeah, I was looking at base and not total.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. And then 12 for Torin. And let me grab my enemies real quick. I can't put the enemies on there since you haven't, like, seen what... Well, actually, I can put the ones that are here, yes. Sorry, I could have been a mite more prepared.
Well, you didn't know we were going to come here.
Yeah, not immediately, no. Agility, 12 for the bear man. And Dark Dwarf is 2. And the goblin is 5.
Produced in a facility, Dark Dwarf questions his existence.
And I'm just putting...
Just like the others.
There we go. I'm just putting one instance for each of those, and then all of them move at the same approximate time. Okay. With that, at the top of the turn order is Squirm.
Hold on. There's one thing I would like to bring up, and
Yeah.
that is that chat, Twitch chat, is on top of the turn order.
Oh,
It's not on top in such a way that it's impossible to view, just because the text is kind of staggered, but it could become a problem.
Oh, I think what I did last stream, I
Oh.
set it so that they'll disappear after amount of time.
Okay.
There we go. I usually have that off on my normal streams, so I'll set it to be that way for now. Thank you for
Okay,
catching that,
okay.
though. So yeah, I guess, yeah, so they'll progress through the turn order. Squirm, you're up.
I have an inkling that that little goblin is going to be causing problems for us. So I'm going to sneak in my own stealthy little way. I'm going to get right up close to him. I'm going to try to hide like at the foot of the bed.
Okay.
And am I able to sneakily stealth in without waking him up?
Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
I
It's gonna be very likely.
rolled a 5.
Yeah.
My-
Yeah, you're
my
able to
stealth-
sneak up.
Oh, that's right. You're fighting the stealth. Is there something I can do that he's sleeping to get some sort of advantage to what I'm able to put out in terms of combat?
Let me see here. There are inherent benefits to just the fact that he's lying down. And he gets 0 evasion.
Does he have a weapon?
There is a sword, like, tucked under the pillow. But he's not, like, holding it or anything, no.
Is his head on the pillow?
Yes.
I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, as he is prone, you get 1 instance of advantage, and he has no evasion. So, because you have advantage, you're rolling 1d6 and 1d4.
I rolled a 4.
Roll a 4. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll for a crit. You need a 3 or less. You do get to keep the advantage on this.
That's using... What is the crit die again?
What is
crit roll?
You roll 1d6 and 1d4 because you have advantage, and it's against your crit stat. Which you have a crit of 3, I believe. Unless you get a
rolled
bonus from your katana.
I don't have a katana, I have a short sword.
Oh, that's right.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so it's not a crit.
Ah, so close. I can't even get a crit. Oh, it's sleeping guy's neck. What the heck?
So then go ahead.
All dead.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is 1d6 plus 1. That damage total rolls to be a 5 plus 1, 6.
6. Nice. You do less damage than you would have hoped. But you do go ahead and take a whack at this goblin. We'll see whether or not he wakes up.
He's working that neck muscle.
No. You stab him and he doesn't even notice.
Oh.
Like, doesn't notice because he's dead, or doesn't
no,
notice because it did nothing?
I mean, it cut into him, but he's sleeping pretty soundly. I mean, you know, pillaging takes a lot out of you.
That's true.
You do have a minor action remaining if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'll minor action strike him, I suppose. Is he
Okay.
still considered prone, so I'm still hitting with advantage?
Yes, correct.
Alright, so... roll a 7.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll for a crit.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Plus 4. Plus 4, darn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I am halving my damage. I rolled a 6. So this is a 6 divided by 2, 3.
The final damage is halved, so after defense,
Oh, that's right.
it ends up being 1 damage, because he has 3 defense.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you do another attack to him. We'll see whether or not that was enough to wake him up. Nope, he's still asleep.
That is hilarious, actually.
I guess this guy's dead already. Huh?
Just
Maybe
sleeping
so.
through his death.
That brings us to Torin, who has a move of 4. Let's see. He is going to... He's going to move this way towards the soldier on the right and that dark dwarf. Does he have anything he can do from here? I believe he's too far away to do anything. So that's going to be the end of his turn. He'll just take a dodge and a brace action. I believe those are the pair. Yeah, dodge and brace. That will take us to the bearmen. Alright, they are going to, as ordered by their leader, begin moving down towards you. They have a move of... It's on here somewhere, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that they are armed with bronze claws. Claw-like weapons on their hands. There's still a little bit before they get to you. It moves to Raddish.
Okay. So... Raddish is going to... Hold on 1 second. So, range-wise, I'm looking at Flash Blaze, and it says it's 2 yards. Is a yard 1 tile? Is that our...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe measurement should be set to yards right now in the room anyway. So like if you measure anything, I think it'll be in yards.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. And my move is 4. Is oh, how do I do it? Oh, I don't know. There was a way that
Not
I
sure
could
what you're
point
trying
at
to do.
stuff.
Oh,
It's Q.
yeah.
That guy right there. Is he a collision?
You can move through his space, but you can't stop on it. He's
Okay,
treated
okay,
as
got
an
it.
ally.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be a little brave then, and gonna just squeeze. Let me just squeeze past you there. And Raddish is gonna come up here, and I am gonna I'm gonna cast Flash Blaze
Oh yeah.
On this guy.
Okay. Bearman D.
Bear Mandy. Let me look this up. Okay.
So basically, you're rolling.
Right. So yeah. So I'm rolling to hit.
Yes. So you're rolling your dexterity against his evasion, which he has an evasion of 3.
Okay.
So you're gonna be rolling 2d6 against your accuracy minus his evasion.
So okay. All right. I rolled a 6 out of 9.
Okay, that is a hit. Do go ahead and roll to check for a crit. So you're rolling 2d6 against your crit stat.
Crit is 3. Nope, I rolled an 8.
Okay, so then you just roll damage.
Yep, and it is...
Oh.
How much damage?
It's 1d6,
1d6
fire
okay.
damage.
That is a 4.
Nice. You launch a little fireball and singe the bear man in front.
Yeah. Okay. So, that took my...
That's a full... no, wait, it is a
major.
A major, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a major, so I still have a minor action.
Yes.
I am going to... I think I'm going to take the evade action to just try to make sure that I'm poised to get out of the way if he runs up and attacks me.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yep, and that's it.
That takes us to goblins' turns. Alright, I didn't move that far. Gonna see whether that goblin wakes up finally, hearing the sounds of battle around him. He still does not, unfortunately for him. However...
He's dead, that's why. He's
yeah, obviously he's dead.
Everybody.
1, 2,
especially
3,
me.
4.
He's clearly dead.
Another goblin comes around the edge of the inn. And that's going to be the goblin's turn. Shere, you're up.
Oh, Shere like tracks the leader as he goes like, oh, that one looks strong. He's not getting away from me. And starts running 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and he's gonna go around the building. So I think my move is 4, and then an action to move again. Where is that? I'm trying to find. I know it's called something.
What are you trying to use?
To move again.
Charge?
There's charge, move again with 1 move.
Yeah, it just
With
gives you
plus
basically
1?
1 extra move. You can move
Oh.
1 extra space.
Oh.
It's not a big amount of movement, but if you need to move extra far, it's what you got.
Okay.
It does take 2 movement to move into the bush, so you can't move into it with that 1 movement.
No, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna be staggering this way anyway. Is there any other?
No, there's no other way without skills to get extra movement.
Oh, before I leave, then I want to do a minor. Is that cheer? Yeah, I want to cheer Nihilbot. It's like, take care of these ones, won't you? You could do it, and then I move over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So cheered and moved.
Yes. So, in between the turns of Shere and Nihilbot, you can see across the way over by the church, which I don't know, is that visible on stream? Probably not. Over by the church, there's a brief flash of light around the bear man standing there. And let me just double check.
Like two anime swords clashing in an intense, epic duel.
No, like a literal, like, just a large ball of light kind of engulfs him. And actually, he falls to the ground, unmoving.
Okay. Someone's putting up a fight. Cool.
Now back to Nihilbot's turn.
Oh, my precious EXP.
Am I able to heal the injured soldiers?
Yes, theoretically.
Okay.
I cast heal on injured soldier.
Alright. Sorry, I just realized I need to be tracking EXP. I was just reminded by that comment. So go ahead and roll the heal amount and subtract the appropriate amount of MP.
What do I roll?
Should be on the action page of your sheet, I believe. Is it on actions?
What's it?
Yeah, actions.
roll-
It's like in the middle of the page.
Under the purple block, there like two boxes under the purple block.
Oh, there it is, spells.
Yeah.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
So you can on the Google Doc, can you see an icon up top that's like not yours?
Yes.
If you click on it, it should jump you to where I am, and you can see I've got heal highlight.
I see.
That's really handy, actually.
Yeah. So it's 1d6 plus 4 for the amount you heal.
6.
6, alright. And then just make sure to subtract from your current MP the 2 MP
Yes.
for that. Right, you go ahead and cast some healing on this soldier. He's looking a bit better. Let me... Do I have a standing up sprite for the soldiers available to me right now?
That is why I asked.
I do. Aha.
Hey,
Okay, there we go. He's here now. I will check my soldier list later to remember what his name is, but for now that's not important. But he does have a name. I'll just have to find it later. Okay. And that is your turn. That will take us to the soldier's turn, who, armed with a spear, he'll move... Let's see, he doesn't have much movement. He's just going to move here and get in between Raddish and the bear man.
Good.
oh, can I not use the rest of my move?
You have to move before your action.
Okay.
Oh.
Although I think I missed that on Sheer's turn, but it doesn't matter because you casted heal anyway. But yeah, so you have to move and then take your actions is the way it works.
Gotcha.
And the soldier will go ahead and attack against the bear man. Unfortunately, he misses by quite a large margin, and he will take a brace action afterwards to up his defense.
He takes a big swing and his arm gets stuck in the building wall.
Yeah.
Not really where he's in.
The Dark Dwarves. Dark Dwarves. 1, 2, 3. This one's going to go ahead and take a swing at Torin. It's an accuracy of 9 versus... The sheets you set up are convenient, but flipping between them all is still a bit much for little old me. He misses Torin. And then, up by the church, you can see the Dark Dwarf that was in vision kind of move to the right a touch and take a swing away from you. Although you can't see what they're swinging at, nor are you certain whether or not they connect. And that brings us back to the top of the turn order with Ellie, or Squirm.
Holy moly!
I feel inspired, so inspired that despite my incredible might with my sword, I'm frustrated, and I just don't understand why I can't. I guess this guy's dead or something. I just don't know. But I saw Raddish make just this little ball of fire, and it's like, man, that didn't look like it sucked any MP away. And if I could make some sort of da-da-da-da sound effect, I would finally have a little connection between my brain cells and realize I have an extra point that I can invest into Flash Flood. And I learn Flash Flood right on the fly. With enough confidence in what I'm doing, I try to sneak myself in between. I'm assuming I can stand here.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
But I'm hiding from the other goblin. I'm saying I'm going to get this goblin out of here. It's the last thing I do. And I'm going to Flash Flood him from right next to it and make him wet the bed in the most ultimate embarrassing way possible.
Alright, he does have an evasion of nothing because he's asleep, so go ahead and roll against your accuracy.
Oh, get him.
This is advantage again, right?
Yes, this is advantage still.
So this is a roll of 2 + 2, 4.
Okay. I assume that's a success. What's your accuracy? Yeah, you got plenty of accuracy.
My accuracy is 11.
Yep.
Spell accuracy is different from melee accuracy.
Correct. It doesn't get your weapon bonus.
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll for crit.
This is another d6 plus d4. I roll a 4 + 2, 6.
6. Alright, then go ahead and just roll damage.
Ooh. Flash Flood is a 1d6 attack. I unleash my most powerful 6.
Very nice. You splash him real good. With
The bed is very wet.
The bed is very wet. And he's very awake as this goblin wakes up sputtering as you splash water on him.
For what it's worth, this was absolutely aimed at his lower region. I don't want to splash him in the face.
Gotcha.
My thought is I can legitimately surprise him into thinking that he wet the bed instead of, like, oh no, there's no way someone poured a cup of water on my face to wake me up. Like, maybe he will be so... Yeah.
I'll let him roll mind to see whether he figures that out or not. He actually, with a shocking, like, spark of alertness to this goblin's eyes, sits over, like, sees the water and, like, looks around and sees you, and somehow manages to put 2 and 2 together.
Shocking discovery.
Not dead.
You do have a minor action remaining. This goblin is in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, this is gonna sound dumb, probably, but how high is the bed?
How high is the bed?
Yes, I want to push him off the bed.
It's probably, let's see, let me use this ruler right here. It's probably about 2 feet off the ground. 1.5 to 2 feet is the top of the mattress from the floor.
Okay. So shoving him probably wouldn't result in him taking any type of damage from falling?
Unlikely. He would just be prone on the floor away from you.
Okay. Forget it. I will not do a push, although I probably could have opened with that. But since I know my strike, I could not pierce his body with my steely blade. I'm just gonna have to make like I'll turn sideways kind of and put my hands out like I'm surfing and I'm getting ready to do like a quick dodge. So I will absolutely prepare myself with a
Evade.
Was it the fake?
Oh, yeah, okay, fake. Okay.
I guess no, I'll do an evade. That's fine. I was thinking about the follow up just for Shere Khan if he were to come closer, but I don't think he can reach, and it would be kind of
Yeah, from the description, fake is more of like a feint attack type thing. Where you're pretending to hit.
Well, it says attacks on the target have advantage until my next turn. So again,
yeah,
I don't think Shere can make the move cross the gap to get to this goblin. I can't prep this up for him.
Yeah, it was just the way you were describing it. It sounded more like an evade.
Yeah, and I was thinking like how Slade in Shining Force 2, your favorite game on Earth,
and my favorite character.
Where he and your ultimate favorite character next to Peter takes his dagger and like stands sideways and then like a little jump and knocks him off.
Gotcha.
Guard.
Okay.
No, I'll do an evade. And say, I can't get this. Can't get this.
Alrighty. That brings us to Torin's turn. He is going to... Let's see. How much MP does he have to work with at this point, actually? Basically nothing. So he's going to step backwards. And he's going to go ahead and cast his cantrip, Flash Shine. Which is a hit. Not quite a crit, one off. And hits this Dark Dwarf with a quick bolt of light. Doing minimal damage as it deflects off his shoulder.
So it goes. And
then he will take an evade action. That brings us back to the Bearmen. So... this Bearman D, who got burned by Raddish, is going to come down towards Raddish and make an attack on him. What is your evasion, Raddish?
Uh-oh. It is... 2.
2? Okay. That is a hit. Not a crit. And your defense is what now?
4.
Alright, after defense, you suffer 4 damage.
Ooh, okay, okay.
And...
Ow. Oh, I have 3 temporary HP still, somehow.
What was that from?
I think the last fight. I can ignore it if you want.
I think that's just the value that's in there by default. I think, like, when Ellie made the sheet, it might just be in there.
No, I remember somebody doing something.
Maybe Gong cast something on you.
Was it food? Because I got that too.
Oh, it might have... It was the food.
Ah.
Yeah, I have it as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll treat it as having it for then. Well, you don't have any anymore after that hit, but...
Yeah. But it absorbed a good bit of that damage.
Yes. And after that, he is going to attempt a bind on Raddish as well. Which is a hit. I'm going to need you to roll a strength contest against the Bearman.
Okay. I rolled an 8 of 8.
8 of 8. You actually win the contest. You are not bound by him.
Nice. Get wrecked.
Unimpeded. Bearman.
I slip out of his grip.
Bearman A is going to come down and attack the soldier. That is a hit. This is not a crit. And does an amount of damage to him. He takes the hit pretty heavily. I mean, he's only barely been picked up off the ground. And he's not looking in great shape for many more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, just so you're aware, you are able to run through the fire if you wish to. But obviously, there's danger in doing so. And that is all the Bearmen. That brings us to Raddish.
Okay. Let me just take a little gander here. I unfortunately have to put myself further in harm's way to do this. But if it goes well, I think it's worth it.
I like where this is going.
Huh?
Boy, I like where this is going.
Okay. Alright, so Raddish is going to sneak by this soldier here.
Okay.
And come right up into the thick of the bearmen.
Okay.
And then
Oh.
he is going to cast Bolt here. How? On Bearman B.
On him.
So
Okay.
Airman Bolt.
yeah, Boltman B. So
Alright.
it should hit all three.
Yes. So you do need to roll me crit.
Yep.
Because it's possible you crit this.
Ooh.
Oh, does he roll crit on each target, or does he roll just crit?
For the time being, I'm treating as you just roll crit.
Okay, I rolled a 7 of 3, so no.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll damage, which I believe is 1d8 plus 8.
Yep. Okay, so that is 11 points of damage to all three.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, as you make the mystical incantations, this huge bolt of lightning strikes down on the bearmen, doing massive damage to them. All of them are seriously heavily injured.
Yes.
They all
Good.
look basically a touch away from dropping.
Okay, okay. Well, hopefully you guys can take them out before they get a turn.
That brings us to the goblins. The goblin in the bed is going to go ahead and attempt an attack on Squirm here. What is your evasion, Squirm?
It's currently +1 because of my
Yes.
evasion, so it's a 5 + 1, 6.
5 plus 1 is 6. Alright, he has to hit a 5 on 3d6. That's not happening. He swings wide and misses. He is going to use a minor action to move off the bed and stand up opposite you. This goblin...
Is that allowed? Is that allowed? He moving after acting?
It's a minor action position change rather than a movement.
Okay.
That's how I'm treating it. Because it's more of the act of sliding off the side rather than moving a distance. Goblin B, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to move around. Actually, he wants to move around this way, I think, and try and flank you.
Of course he
Sniping me
does.
around this bed.
Yeah, I think that's that. There is, up near the church, there's another flash of light near the Dark Dwarf this time that bursts around him, and he kind of staggers a little bit but keeps his ground. And that brings us to Shere.
Of course you had to move. Well, I moved 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. And then a charge again for a 5.
Okay.
And, let's see. I don't see the commander just yet, but I see a Squirm alone against 2 enemies, and I will encourage him.
I think you're a little too far.
Oh,
oh
it's
no,
too-
wait.
wait,
Yeah,
no, it's
you're a little
within
too far
2.
away.
My bad. I was hoping I was going to be able to attack, so I will go ahead and so I'm close, so I will just do a I'll just brace. I'll just brace.
Just brace? And no major action? Oh wait, yeah, you major action charge.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
my bad.
You're good.
Nihilbot, you're up.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I could have parried.
I will attack the Bearman D.
All right. I need you to go ahead and roll an attack for me. They do have 3 evasion. So do you remember how to roll attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Surprise. I got a 3. -2 is 1 plus 6. 7.
No, you don't remember how. So your accuracy is 10. Right? Why does it look weird? Sorry, something is up with your sheet. 7. Your weapon bonus isn't being counted. You have an accuracy of 10. That's what you should have.
So for his, if he looks in the actions where his leather glove is highlighted with green, the accuracy of his attack there displays 10.
Yes.
Okay, so 10 minus 3, basically, so 7 is your target number, and with the 3 evasion from the enemy, and you rolled a 3, you said?
Yes.
So because 3 is less than 7, it's a success. You're doing more math with something.
Do I have this doing
He's
it
doing
wrong?
damage.
So now that is a hit, you need to roll crit for me. So just roll 2d6.
Four.
4. It's not a crit. So do go ahead and roll damage now.
3.
3. Alright, Bearman. You go ahead and punch the Bearman, but your blow bounces off. His hide is far too thick for you to be able to do serious damage.
To make sure I did that right, did you count the... I just said the thing. Did you do the formula?
Oh no, what is your...
So it'd be 3 minus 2 is 1 plus 6 is 7. That's what I was doing before.
That was your damage?
Yeah, because I didn't remember how to do stuff.
So did you roll the attack?
I guess not. I rolled a d4.
Nihilbot has loaded the wrong memory bank.
Okay, so what you rolled was 3. So it's... Okay, I follow now. We'll still assume the hit went through, but next time we'll make sure the hit happens properly.
Okay.
Okay, you do manage to do a little bit of damage to him.
Hey.
But it is a light blow, due to the fact he is quite tanky, it appears. Bearman D. He is starting to look a bit rough, though, this Bearman. The soldier is going to go ahead and attack Bearman A, who's right next to him. He misses again. He's not doing so hot with this.
Soldier, come on, he's on death's door. You got this.
He has lost all confidence.
Oh.
It's been a bad day for Soldier Man.
He is going to take a parry action as his minor action.
Okay, cool.
Dark dwarves. Let's see.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have a... what did Torin do?
Torin backed up and cast Flash Shine on the Dark Dwarf.
Okay.
He was originally here. He was attacked by the Dark Dwarf. This round, he backed up and cast Flash Shine on it.
Okay. I missed that.
Yeah, and now the Dark Dwarf is... does he want to chase him? He didn't hit last time. I'm going to roll to determine what he wants to do. No, he'll still continue chasing Torin and make an attack on him. Could that actually be a hit? Nope, he misses again. Brings us to the top of the turn order with Squirm. You do have Shere Khan rounding the corner into the building.
The guy behind me is dead.
Yeah.
Does that
quite visibly.
though? Is that like a busted wall that connects to the outside?
It is. You could theoretically move through here as it kind of overlays the path.
Okay, it's grayed out, so from what I can tell.
Oh, let me go ahead and I can open that up for sure. It's just like it looks like wall, but you can go under that.
Okay.
Yes, go help them. Good.
I could go right on this tile, you're saying?
Yeah, you can go there.
Okay. I am coming here where I heard the bolt. I caught that while I was standing in my sideways position. Now I'm gonna say, I'll finish the job! I'll finish the job! And I'm going to unleash my most devastating Suiton on Bearman B.
Okay.
Well, it's not an AoE, so I probably don't need to. I'll just do a flash flood on him instead. And that was this is not an advantage situation, so I'm rolling 2d6.
Yeah, against his 3 evasion.
I rolled a 5 and 5, 10. Don't tell me my splash.
Because your accuracy is what, 11 minus 3, so you're rolling against an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Ah.
That is gonna miss. That is unfortunate. But it's a flash action, which means I get a minor action too. I'm a panic, and Can I just throw my short knife?
Yeah. As a strike.
Throw my short knife.
At him.
Let me flip my equipment just so I get my numbers right. Throwing small knife. I rolled a 4 + 4, 8.
8. All right. I think that's good enough. What's your accuracy? 11 with it?
11. Yeah, but because this is a what's it action?
Then it's 8.
A strike
right?
action. It is a +3 or -3 accuracy.
Yeah, and the Bearman has evasion 3, so you're actually at -6 total.
Okay.
So you're rolling against a 5.
Nice.
Come on, you got it.
I still rolled a 4 + 4.
Wait, what'd you get?
So I rolled an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
And my accuracy is 11 -3, so 8.
But then minus another 3.
Minus the 3 from his avoid.
Yeah.
Or his dodge, whatever.
So yeah, that's a miss.
I didn't finish the job! I didn't finish the job! No!
Torin's turn. He doesn't feel threatened by this dark dwarf. At all. He's gonna come over here, 2, 3, and he's gonna take a shot at Bearman D. With Flash Shine. That is unfortunately going to miss, however. And he'll take an evade.
Oh, you might want to shift your
is my view all over still?
stream map just a touch, yeah.
Yep. I've kind of been having to move it around because you guys are far enough apart that like you can't always see everything. Yeah, I think we're good now.
There we go.
Anyways, Bearman turn. So let's see. C is going to go ahead and swing on Raddish because you're right there.
Damn it. You guys were supposed to take them out.
What's your evasion again, Raddish?
2.
2. That's definitely going to hit. It won't crit, though, luckily. And your defense is 4, right?
Yes.
So you take 2 damage.
Okay.
Bearman B is going to back up.
Ooh. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
I am also evading. So my evasion...
You weren't because you used Bolt.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Continue.
This one is going to attack on Ellie. What is your evasion?
My evasion is high. My evasion is 5.
5? Alright. He is going to also spend 6 MP to use a skill. That is going to be Brutal Shock. just keeping track of his IP, sorry. Alright, so he has to hit a 7 to hit this. That is a hit. He does hit. Does not crit. So what's your defense?
What is defense? 1.
You suffer 7 damage.
Woo!
So with my 3 temp HP, I suffer 4 damage.
And then in addition, due to brutal shock, you need to roll me a health roll at +1 difficulty. So you're rolling 3d6 instead of 2. And if you fail, you're stunned for the next turn.
Don't fail.
What do I need to roll?
You're rolling against your health stat.
Oh, my health stat. My health stat is 5.
So you need to roll 3d6 and get below 5.
One of my Ds is a 5. So
Okay. So you are
So
stunned.
no.
Unfortunately.
I down.
As he punches you with his heavy straight punch. Let's see. There's 2 who are left. Bearman A is going to attack the soldier once more. Hits. Actually, no, he doesn't hit. Not with the 1 evade that the guard took. He misses. He will take a minor action to attempt a shove. Or a push, sorry. That's a hit. Bolt contest. And the soldier resists being shoved. So, Bearman D is going to attack Nihilbot, who punched him. What is your evasion, Nihilbot?
It is 1.
1. That is going to be a hit. Not a crit. And your defense is what? You have a defense of 5. So you suffer 4 damage.
Oh.
Oh, man.
That brings us to Raddish's turn.
Okay.
Hey, Raddish, you got this.
So the most important question I have is, when I'm casting AoE spells, do I have to target the center, or can I target an empty tile?
You can target an empty tile.
Okay.
Nice.
Then I am gonna go ahead and cast Bolt again.
Okay.
On
I assume on the same spot.
A, B, and C. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. Go ahead and roll for crit.
Okay.
Flame Dragon Knight's rules.
Nope. That's a 9 of
Okay.
3.
Then go ahead and roll damage.
That is a solid 8 plus 8.
Alright, max damage.
Oh, baby.
All 3 of these bearmen are down simultaneously
Nice.
Yeah.
as you strike with a second bolt of lightning.
Are they eviscerated?
They are, with that much overkill damage, quite blackened and charred. Like,
Yeah.
they are beyond well done. That brings us to... Oop, I keep stealing fire accidentally. I keep accidentally clicking on it and moving it around. There is, up north, another flash of light, and the dark dwarf up there falls over and ceases moving.
Mmm.
Nice.
Down here, in the meantime, it's the goblin's turn. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. He's going to come up here and attempt an attack on Shere Khan. What is your evasion?
1.
1. That is going to be a hit on you. No crits still. And what's your defense?
It's 4 at the moment.
Alright, so you take 1 damage from him.
Bonk.
And... let's see. Yeah. And then the other one, 2, comes over here. Due to the flanking, you have no evasion for this attack. That's a hit. No crits. And you have 4 defense, so you take 3 damage from that attack.
Ooh. Well, there goes my temp HP.
That brings us to your turn, Shere.
Oh, but I need to move first. I can't move through them, huh?
No, you cannot move through enemy squares.
Ah. Holding me back, goblins. Alright. Well, that's fine. Goblin A. Gonna attack him.
Okay. He has 1 evasion.
Well, that's an 11 of 13 down to 12, so still 11 of 12.
Okay, go ahead and roll crit for me.
It's a 3! Yeah!
Alright!
3 of 4!
It's a crit, so the final damage will be doubled.
Oh, baby. Okay, cool.
Then go ahead and roll damage.
And my damage is... Where's my... I think it's a D8?
You do
D6.
1d6 plus 8.
And I roll max damage. So it's 14 times 2.
14 minus his defense, so
Dang.
11 times 2. But
Still.
yeah, you go ahead and crit this guy out of existence. Absolutely destroyed.
Crit him into the sun.
And you know what time it is? Multi-strikes!
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Looking at my... Did our MP go back to max after our rest?
Shouldn't
Or-
have. You guys didn't rest for like any long period of time.
Yeah, no, I didn't start with full stats.
No. I don't remember what you had at the end of last session, but no, it shouldn't have reset.
There was a little bit of recovery, and then there were also some pixie essences handed out.
Yeah.
That I think Raddish and I both consumed one.
Yeah, a
And I
couple
think
people
one
did
more
use
was
MP
left.
regen items.
Well, I got 1 MP, and I'm pretty sure it costs 2. So, I'll just strike him. That's fine.
Okay. So it's a -3 accuracy, so you're rolling against
Okay.
-4.
A 9.
I think that's an exact hit.
That's 9/9? Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll
Oh.
crit.
Right? Not this time. 7 of 4.
Alright, then go ahead and roll damage.
Max damage again. So it's 14. Minus stuff.
-3 defense. That is going to... Let's see, how's he looking? That's Goblin B. He is looking real rough. You turn after obliterating the first goblin, slash this one. He is also already teetering on the brink of collapse.
Wait, is strike? Did you have the damage?
Okay, so
yeah.
let's see. Halved. That still does quite a lot.
Yeah.
He's
I'm sorry.
not quite that bad, but he is staggered a bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, I need to
Alright.
remember people don't have Striker.
Not yet.
Okay, that moves us to Nihilbot.
Yes. I will attack Bearman D again.
Alright. So the first thing you need to do, you're rolling 2d6 against your accuracy minus his evasion. So your accuracy is 10, his evasion is 3, so you're rolling 2d6 and trying to get below a 7.
I got 6.
Alright. Now go ahead and roll again to check whether or not you crit.
2d6.
Yep.
7.
Okay, no crit. Now you roll damage, which is your 1d6 plus 6.
D4.
No.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're using the
Oh,
leather
okay.
glove. I keep saying the bronze lance in your inventory, sorry. Yeah, 1d4 minus 2 plus 6. So 1d4 plus 4.
I rolled 2.
2. You go ahead and give him a nice little tap on the shoulder.
So that's -2 plus 6, though. So it ends up 6.
Yeah.
And then his defense is taken into account.
Yeah, they have very heavy defense. So
see.
it's still a very light blow. You barely kind of tap him. you're realizing as you've hit the bearman a couple times, it's going to be tough for you to do serious damage with your fists, is what it feels like.
Okay.
That brings us to... Oh, wait, you still have a minor action. Sorry. Don't let me skip that.
Yes. I will parry.
Parry. Sounds good. It is the soldier's turn. He is going to come down here and make an attack on this bear man. Since you're flanking, he does get better accuracy on this attack. And he finally hits for once. No crits, though. And damage-wise, he is able to give a pretty heavy thrust. It doesn't quite take it down. But due to your distraction, he's finally managed to actually hit one of them.
Was it actually because of the
Yes, actually. Like, that 3 evasion is actually proving quite difficult to hit. Dark Dwarf 2-3. It's going to come over here and swing on... actually, he's had so much trouble hitting Torin. He's going to swing on Nihilbot. What is your evasion, Nihilbot?
It is 1.
1. He does hit. He does not crit. And damage-wise, your defense is 4? 5. 2 plus 4 minus 5. He does 1 single damage to you. Squirm, it's up to you.
What can I do while stunned?
While stunned, you're able to move, but you cannot take any actions. Or you can move half of your movement, but can't take any actions.
Oh, okay. We'll have to update the stat still, because right there it says things that skip the turn. If you're affected with the stun status. Get that changed later on. But
yeah. I think I wanted this skill to be a slightly different stun, and I only wrote 1 stun description.
Okay. So I have half move and I cannot act.
Yeah, half move rounded down, and you can't act.
Alright, so because my character normally has a mind-boggling move of 6, I can move 3 tiles. Unfortunately, that means I cannot really get into a position that's advantageous for the team. So...
Actually, you can, before you make your movement, you can roll me perception if you'd like.
I love rolling perception. With a perception of 7, I roll 2d6, and I net a 7.
Okay. As the furthest north, you can hear that there are further sounds of battle as the ones nearer you are dying down as these enemies are being defeated. Further north, like you've seen the conflict of the church, but you can hear that the center of town, there is further conflict going on.
I'm going to scoot up a bit more.
You can occupy his space if you'd like.
I will occupy his space. I'll hide behind the guy who's currently napping.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that technically would give you, like, a little more view up here.
Yeah. Guys, there's more! Guys, we're not alone down here!
I'm going to just show on stream that you now have visibility up towards the tavern, and you can see that there's a dark dwarf on the path up there.
I see one more, guys.
Brings us to Torin's turn.
One last question about stun, really quick. It says no actions. Does that include free actions?
What are you trying to do?
I want to speak. I want to shout that.
Yeah, you can speak. It's more of a you're too uncoordinated to take normal actions, but you can speak, yes.
Okay. And does that also include you, like, chomping down a medical herb if I felt the need to?
Well, medical herb requires a major action. Or a full action, actually.
That is a full action, right. You're right. Okay. So we'll say free actions can be performed while stunned, in this case. And no other actions can. And that's fine. I wanted to make sure I understand in case this happens.
Yep, yeah, this particular stun. In case there... I mean, you saw there was at least one bear man further up who got taken down, so yeah, it might come up again.
Yeah. All right, good enough.
Yes. All right. Hearing your declaration that they're more further north, Torin is going to leave these in his allies' capable hands and start moving up in your direction. He'll take a charge action to move an extra space, and he'll take an evade up here by Raddish. Bearman turn. Let's see. This Bearman, he's going to continue attacking the soldier. The soldier did damage to him. He's not taking anything from Nihilbot and kind of shrugs him off. That is a hit on the soldier. That is a crit on the soldier.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, he rolled minimum damage, so it's not as bad as it could have been. But he takes a swing with his bronze claws, and this soldier is definitely down for the count. He takes a serious amount of damage. He's bad. He's badly off. He was injured when you got here, and now he's taken more damage.
He is slacking.
That's that for that. Raddish, it is your go.
Okay. So I am able to cast a spell and then move. Is that
No.
true?
You always must move before your actions.
Got it.
I was just envision this like you're literally playing the game. Sean.
Yeah. Okay. Then in that case, since I have allies around me, I will go ahead and cast Flash Blaze on the Dark Dwarf.
Okay. That gives him -2 evasion, which puts him at bad evasion. That puts him -2 evasion. So you can go ahead and roll your accuracy +2.
Okay. So I rolled 5 of 9, so that would be 3 of 9.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a crit. Or roll for your crit, whatever. I mean, go ahead and roll a crit.
Nope, 7 of 3. Nope.
Alright, then just damage.
And then, yeah, the 1d6, I think.
Yes, correct.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. You go ahead and cinch him a bit with a bolt of flame. You still have a minor action.
Yeah. I will... I think I'll evade again.
Okay.
Just in case somebody breaks through.
Sounds good.
Or comes over and attacks me. Yep.
Alright, Goblin's turn. This one... he got hit pretty hard. Does he want to take you? He is going to, after taking that blow, 1, 2, 3, he's going to move over here. He's going to take a dodge action and a brace action. Or minor action, yeah. He's decided he doesn't want any of what you're selling. And is moving on. This goblin... Or there's... move the stream view. There's a goblin up there by the church that is moving a bit forwards. And taking a swing at whatever the source of these light spells you've been seeing is. You don't see whether or not it connects. That takes us to Shere's turn.
All right. Let's see here. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I pursue him like the big cat I am. And
playing with your food. How dare you?
Oh, I'm just gonna why not? I'm going to do the aim minor.
Okay.
So that I can get more attack. Or yeah, accuracy, and then strike him. Not strike, but attack. You know.
Right. All right, so
So-
go ahead and roll. He has an evasion of 2.
My accuracy is 13, so divided by 4 is 12 is another 3.
Yeah, so actually you cannot
not a-
miss,
I
so you
can't
don't need to
miss.
roll. Go ahead and just
Uh.
roll to crit.
I got a 2. I'm wasting it on goblins. Oh.
There's no such thing as wasting a crit.
And I rolled 4 damage, so that's 4 and 8 is 12. So 12,
12 minus his
double.
defense.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
sending
that is
messages.
going to take him out. That is enough to finish him off.
Yeah. Man.
Dude, he's dead. Let me record that for you. Killed 2. Alright, he's down. And you took both your major and your minor, so
Yep.
it is Niall's turn.
Excellent. I cast heal on soldier. Get up.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the healing amount.
Four.
4. Actually, I should
Oh,
remember.
it's 1d6 plus 4, so it's 8.
8. Okay, cool. I need to remember, hitting 0 is not fully unconscious for PCs. So, yes. Anyways, he gets back up. That's your turn. Soldier is going to go ahead and pick back up, is going to attempt to attack this bear man.
Get him.
Finish the job.
Oh my goodness. He did it! He did. So when you're picked up from 0 HP, your stats are halved, and he still managed to do it with halved stats. He rolled really well for once. Can he crit, though? He can't crit, but that's fine. He's doing more than enough.
I'm like a necromancer with the living.
He goes ahead and with his stab, he thrusts through and the bear man dies. Or goes down. But yes, he's down. With his minor action, I mean, I guess he'll just take an evade for now. It's probably the best he can do. Dark Dwarf turn. This Dark Dwarf is really not happy with Raddish doing all this nonsense. He's going to attempt a power
bad.
blow.
A power blow.
A power blow. If he hits, it deals 2 additional damage. Your evasion is what?
3, 2.
2. That is a hit.
What? It is 3 right now. Because
It is 3 right now. Okay,
yeah.
it's still a hit either way.
Yeah, I figured.
So, he is going to check for a crit. Oh, you are very lucky he was 1 off a crit.
Woo!
Whoa.
Alright, so he's going to get 2 bonus damage on whatever he rolls here. And you have 4 defense?
Yes.
1 plus 4 plus 2, 7 minus 4, 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
He rolled minimum damage. You got off lucky.
Yeah, I was like, oh, jeez.
Also Dark Dwarf-wise, as there's another Dark Dwarf in your range of view, the Dark Dwarf up by the tavern is going to go up and make an attack on the door.
Ooh.
And begins to try to break down the door with his axe.
Drunk Gort's gonna be waiting for him.
That brings us back to Squirm's turn.
I've finally shaken off my dizziness.
Yes, you regain your
okay now.
senses.
I regained my senses. I'm gonna take 3 steps up here, and I would like to try to get a view
Yeah, let me update the
before
sight
I
lines
just
for
like-
you. So let's see. From here. It's weird doing the sight lines like this, but it's the best I could figure out. You can see that, that.
only we had a system in Godot that could handle this.
Yeah.
Existed for us.
Alright, so I think that's... There's that, and then there's a... I should show you the other block this way.
The alley towards the lake.
Yep. And then I'll give you just this whole chunk, really. There you go.
Okay. Guys, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. I'm gonna take a dive. Oh, let's see. I got 3 more movement.
Okay.
The building is on fire, so I'm assuming I can't really stealth behind the fire without giving myself a hard situation.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna run through the fire, you're risking taking damage from it.
I love that the shopkeeper is still at his post.
I mean, he's kind of stuck. There's no other exit from his shop.
Yeah, he has to climb under the table to go and get groceries.
It's a little bit of an awkward setup.
Yeah.
I think it's less weird than the inn, which is a solid counter, where it's like, does he climb over it?
No, I
Maybe
think
it holds up.
No, the window swings out.
Ah.
Yeah.
He just
window
climbs out
exit.
the window.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, you're moving further that way.
I'm gonna full move this way, I think. Well,
Okay.
yeah, because I got a shear over here. I'm gonna full move this way, and I'm gonna boost myself.
You're gonna boost yourself? Okay.
I'm gonna boost myself with the serious case of the boosts.
Squirm is a waterbender. And you gain additional sightline to your north.
Oh boy! I'm glad I'm boosting.
Oh, okay.
So while boost is active, I gain a couple of perks. One such perk is that I gain a boost to my stats of agility, and another is a boost to my bulk. So I'm gonna get a nice healthy little stat increase of no, sorry, not boost, quick. Sorry, quick level 1 is +2 to agility and +2 to bulk. This should increase my evasion by 1, and also give me a thank you very much for that.
It was cut off on my end, but it's still...
Yeah, I've heard a lot of the sound effects, but they're all cut off.
Oh, I haven't heard any until that one.
I've heard a few.
Okay, okay.
I've got a +1 to my defense and a +1 to my evasion with quick active, and I have that active for 3 turns.
Okay.
I'll assume there's more lag than I think.
Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, so I need to go ahead and add these Rune Knights to the turn order.
To confirm to casting quick on myself. The full action, therefore I don't have any other, I can't.
Correct, that does take your full action.
Okay. I am shouting, cheer, there's more up here!
That brings us to Torin's turn. He also hears your shouts and is going to continue moving in your direction. Actually, as he passes Raddish, he's going to try and take one more shot at this Dark Dwarf and see if he can just take it out so they can all move on. That is a hit. And a crit. Maybe he can do it.
Ooh.
Let's see.
My butt's clenched.
He's going to have to roll high. And he did. He rolled max damage.
Nice.
On that crit, there's a huge burst of light as he casts Flash Shine and the Dark Dwarf goes down.
Nice.
Blinded by the light.
He still has a minor action, so he's gonna... I guess he'll cheer Raddish for whatever it's worth.
Keep up the good work, kid.
Yeah. We've got this. We can take them down. Bearman turn. Are there any Bearmen still up that are visible to you? Nope. That's all the Bearmen's turns. Rune Knight turn, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Uh-oh.
Actually, move the fire again. I keep doing this. It's ridiculous. He is going to go ahead and make an attack on Squirm. Your evasion is what with a quick active?
Right now it's 5 + 1, 6.
6. He is rolling against a 6. That's a miss. You do dodge that. He is going to attempt to... He wants a fake against you, so he's going to try hit again, which he fails to. Fail on both counts.
Oh. Haha.
The other Rune Knight is going to come up, seeing that the other one failed, is going to go ahead and take a more precise hit for +1 accuracy. He also gets another penalty to your evasion for having an adjacent ally. He's going against an 8 to hit, and he misses anyway. He will...
Should have held down when you attacked.
He is going to, as a minor action, take a guard action.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you used the minor action aim to increase his action.
No, he has. They have the skill precision, which allows them to trade off damage for increased accuracy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, separate thing.
Okay.
That is going to take us to... Actually, there is, up north by the church, another flash of light on this goblin. And this goblin is also taken out in the doorway.
Taken out in a flash.
Coming back down to the main group, it is Raddish's turn.
Okay. Well. He's gonna start, I think, just kind of slowly making his way up around the fire towards where Squirm has been yelling from.
Okay.
So...
There is a major action charge if you want 1 extra space of movement as well.
Yeah. I'll try. I'll do it, but I'll try not to stand over the old man's body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put myself like here.
Okay.
He understands.
Yeah.
I just like to bring up charge since it is actually a new addition since the last session, I believe.
Right.
So, okay. Goblin turn. No goblins to move. Shere's turn.
Shere, coming! Please.
Alright, so I've run up this way, and... Oh, I see these guys. I can't get in range, and I don't have enough to actually attack one. I could do a charge and get a little bit closer. Which doesn't really matter, they're gonna be within striking distance. I think I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do a riposte.
Okay.
A riposte and because that's major. I can do a riposte and a parry?
Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah.
But they'll both affect the first attack on you. It doesn't affect, like, the first 2 attacks.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Just making sure you knew it stacked and wasn't consecutive.
Yes.
Alright. That brings
Alright.
us to Nihilbot's turn.
Yeah. I will charge for an extra move.
Alright.
Turn over.
Alright. Soldier's turn. He is going to... He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and move this way. Heading towards the building, to the guard post to the right. Dark Dwarf turn. The Dark Dwarf at the door is going to take another swing at it.
This is Dark Dwarf A, right? At the tavern?
Dark Dwarf E is at the tavern. I just put
Okay.
one instance of the enemies on the list, because otherwise it's going to be huge.
Yeah, that's what I missed. not the one that's a little bit north of me.
Yeah, correct. E is the one that is up at the tavern. Takes another swing at the door. It is now kind of like hanging off its hinges, ready to go off and probably another strike. B, how much move does he have? Not a whole lot. What does he want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to come out here and he is going to encourage Rune Knight B. And he will also cheer Rune Knight B. So he is both encouraged and cheered. I believe that's the last Dark Dwarf around here. Alright, that takes us back to the top of the turn order with Squirm. You're up.
I don't like this. I'm gonna get fried, but I'm going to do my most powerful bedwetting blast of Suiton I can possibly do. I'm gonna show Rune Knight B that he can't mess with me.
That's one way to show him.
I'm not peeing myself at fear and anxiety. I promise. Yeah, I'm gonna give him my biggest water blast, and that entails a 1d6.
So roll
plus.
for a crit first, because you could crit this.
I roll 2d6 and I get a 5 + 2, 7.
Okay, that's not gonna be a crit.
That's not gonna crit against my 3.
But then yeah, damage on Suiton 1d6 + 6. Why is there another +6?
Plus my magic.
Oh yes, correct.
Yeah, the spell damage is 1d6 + 6 itself, because I'm not doing flash.
Yes, you're right. So yeah, this should do a ton.
1d6 + 12 is... I roll a 3, so 15 damage.
15 damage. You unleash a huge blast of water on Rune Knight B. He is very seriously damaged, as the effectively a hydro cutter of water just shreds his armor. And that is the end of your actions.
Get him, Shere! Don't leave me alone with them. There's too many. I'm only one me.
Let's go move to Torin's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving up. Bearmen. Nothing to see here. Rune Knights. Rune Knight B is going to go ahead and make an attack on you. You're still at 6 evasion, correct? Is that what you had?
Who?
Squirm, sorry.
Oh yeah, I still have my 3 turns of. Oh, I guess technically I have 2 more turns. Yeah, I'm at 6 right now.
Okay, I was just making sure 6 was the right number. I couldn't recall. He is going to take 1 uses of precision for +1 accuracy, so he's rolling against a 7. That's a hit. He is going to see if he crits. No crits there. And he does roll normal damage because of the bonus die he has. What's your defense?
With a buff, right now it is 2.
You take a whopping 9 damage as he thrusts heavily with his lance.
I'm glad I quickened myself.
He hits you for maximum damage.
Oh man.
Ow!
Are you still up after that?
Yeah, I have 1 HP left because of my defense boost from quick. I'm still
okay.
I have 1 HP.
You better hope this other knight misses, because he's going for you too.
But he is.
Woof.
And the dwarf. Oh man.
He's going to...
A dwarf could come from me.
That's a 5 out of 7.
No.
Oh, no.
That's a
Please roll
hit.
minimum damage. Don't crit.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He'll do 1 damage no matter what he rolls.
Oh.
Because Shining Force rules. Everything does 1 damage.
True.
So that's going to
hamster
be,
down.
I mean, after your defense, it ends up being 7 damage.
Oh, I'm very much under health.
But yeah, so you are downed. You are dropped to 0. You have, so to review the down status, because it hasn't happened to somebody before. When your hit points reach 0, you become downed and fall prone. While downed, your move is treated as 0. When making any kind of roll, you have damage down and make all rolls with d8s. This lasts for 1 round. If you're healed above 0 HP, you'll get back up. You're not unconscious. You're fine. But if it comes back to the Rune Knight's turn effectively, then Squirm will be downed. Or will be unconscious. So he is technically active for 1 more turn.
Also,
Okay,
so you
okay.
as the players can see this on your actions sheet on the right-hand side, where you see the little colorful red and green bits that say boost and orthos and stuff. At the top is one that says healthy. If you change healthy to downed, you can read what Teodrin just read. That way you can see, oh yeah, this is what is happening.
They're nice.
Also, it should apply that to your stats. I haven't.
Wait, where did you say this was?
So on the far right side of your actions tab, where you see the status area, the green and the red text boxes, at the very top of that,
Okay.
you can change healthy to downed, and you can see what the effect is.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Additionally, the shaken, which is what happens if I survive and come out of being downed, like that soldier was in, you can change it to that as well. That should update stats to reflect the adjusted. Maybe it doesn't show for downed, but it shows for shaken.
Well, downed doesn't affect your stats. It changes what you roll.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, shaken will display an effective change to your stats too. So if this ever happens to you and you want to be like, oh shoot, I just got back up, I'm shaken. What are my stats? This should do the math for you.
Yeah. And you suffer the shaken penalties until you're healed back to full HP through any means. So basically, if you get down, you will suffer stat penalties until you make it back to full health somehow. In any case, that brings us to Raddish's turn.
Okay. So,
I held them in place, guys.
On my way.
As a full action. Okay. Full action. I can move and then do a full action, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I can't get close enough. Unless
You move 4 or 5.
it's 4. Can I do this?
No, we don't have
Okay.
diagonal movement.
I didn't think so. Shit. Because I can get here. Can I throw a medical herb at
You can throw it to him,
Squirm?
but you can't feed it to him if you want to make a dex check.
Right, but he could eat it before.
Yes, he will have a turn before he actually goes, like, fully
Okay.
unconscious.
Well, I'm not gonna meta, and I don't know if he has any, so I'm gonna throw a medical herb at
Okay.
Squirm.
I do need you to roll a dex check for me.
Okay,
I
sounds
will
great.
say I do
got it.
distinctly remember a conversation that you and I had when we were at Gong's hut discussing who would take the pixie essences. That I said I had a lot of herbs, so I could only take 1 because I didn't have the pocket space. I know I mentioned that to you.
Actually, because Squirm is prone, any ranged or thrown action from above
Would-
him has -1 difficulty, so you only have to roll 1d6 against your dex.
Okay. So my dex is 9.
So that's an automatic success.
Okay.
So you're able to easily lob this medical herb over
Uh-huh,
towards Squirm
uh-huh.
on the ground.
Got it. Okay. Now we'll remove
I'll
that
consider
from
that
my
a major
inventory.
action, so you still have a minor remaining.
Right. Okay. And then for my minor action, I am going to I guess just evade.
Okay.
I feel like if my bulk was more than, well, my bulk is 6. It's not tiny. I was thinking that my bulk was tiny, and so bracing served me no purpose.
Yeah, I mean, brace gives you +2, I think. Or no, because it's based on your defense. So you get
Yeah.
+1.
I'll tell you, +1 kept me alive from 1 hit, so every little bit counts.
Or you could
Yeah.
take like a guard, or something like that.
Oh yeah, I can do guard.
Because there's guard and parry that are also available. Where you can have damage, or you can give them disadvantage.
I'm gonna parry
Okay.
hilariously with my little
Your little wand.
my little tiny birch wand is out and ready to parry.
All right.
That's awesome.
That moves us to goblins. You hear but don't see the source of. Now you're stealing the fire. You hear but don't see the source of a woman's scream up to the north. Shere, you're up. Stop stealing my fire, people.
My bad. All right, so Shere, the 1, 2. I can't go here and here.
No, the wall is impassable.
I can't jump over the wall. No parkour. Cool.
Nope.
All right. Rune Knight it is. I'll come over here, and I'll go ahead and just make a regular strike attack at the Rune Knight.
Okay, he gets -1 evasion due to the fact that Squirm is flanking him. So you've got an evasion of 2 to deal
My
with.
downed body is considered flanking.
As long as you are not unconscious, you are considered flanking.
Okay.
I mean, you're inhibiting his movement, basically, due to stepping on your prone body would be pretty poor footing, so his movement is inhibited to dodge. So, I think you're swinging against an 11?
So it's 7 of 11. Forgot.
So, 11? Alright, go ahead and roll crit for me.
Nope, 5 of 4. That was close.
Alright, and
Right.
damage.
Damage max 6. Man, this is awesome. It's 14 damage.
14 damage. Alright, that is going to be... Let's see, that's Rune Knight B. That's the one that got hit with Suiton. I think he's definitely dead. On a 14?
Nice. Yeah.
He is super down.
And
This
then
Rune Knight, toast.
yeah, I'll do parry as well.
Alright. Nihilbot, you're up.
Do you think if I heal a fair man, he will help us out of gratitude?
Um...
Can I get a poll in the chat?
A poll? I can do a poll, sure. Give me a minute. I'll make it like a 2-minute poll or something. And I guess players can vote, sure. Let's make it, should Nihilbot heal a bear man?
An enemy bear man.
Sure, I'll make an enemy bear man. Yes, no, I'll allow additional votes for 1,000 channel points.
Oh yeah.
And I'll make it a 2-minute poll. There.
Oh boy.
Processing.
Well, this doesn't say should he heal him with the expectation / result that he'll be on our side. Just should he heal him. The Ajahn has to decide what he does.
I mean, you have no idea how this will go.
If he's been too charred, he may not.
These are the grilled ones.
Yes, grilled by
grilled.
lightning.
I didn't realize this was gonna be a choose your own adventure.
It is D&D.
It's true, but like for chat.
No, yeah, that's true.
Someone said yes!
Nihilbot gets a vote. I think we can call that no.
Well, I mean, I said for 2 minutes, so it's gonna run for 1 more minute. Somebody
Oh,
could
stuff.
put in 1 billion yes votes.
That's
Aw,
true. All
Griffin,
the-
you have like 30 million points, Griffin.
I do, but
Despite
I
this
am
on
not.
top of everything.
I'm not swaying the vote.
I don't think I can vote on my own polls.
I don't think
Aw.
you can either. Yeah,
I can.
My 120,000 votes could sway this however I want.
Yeah.
120,000 points.
You could rig literally any poll if you wanted to. That's why I should never put a poll like, should Raddish go down?
No, I try to be fair.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a no from the crowd.
I
Or your
also
circuit
think,
board.
The old man is probably not going to be useful, considering the soldier was fairly useful.
Ah, yes.
I will step over his body and charge to get 1 more step.
Nice.
Alright.
Then cheer for the vegetable.
Alright, you go ahead and cheer for Raddish.
The
Awesome.
fluffiest vegetable you ever did see.
I'm a bad person. He said cheer for the vegetable, and I was like, wait, which character's that? Wait.
Aw.
I thought you were talking about Squirm.
No. He may be eating his next few meals through a straw, but
Cheering for the medical herb that you threw at me. Yes,
Yeah.
that's clearly what he meant.
Tiadrin, when you were explaining that I only had to roll 1 die to do it, I thought you were saying that because he was prone and I was throwing something at him, it was automatically going to have a chance to do damage.
no.
I was like, oh no.
I mean, you're throwing like weeds at him. Like,
No, I know.
what kind of damage is that gonna do? I'm not that cruel.
I don't know, but you're rolling crit to see.
Dark dwarves. Dwarf E is gonna swing on the door, and take it down. This door is destroyed. I'll show on stream. That door is gone. I always have to remember I have the stream map that's different from my map, so they can't see where I'm moving things. Let's see. You took a parry, correct, Sheer?
Yes.
Alright, Dark Dwarf B is going to come to this corner. He is going to take a reach minor action and then make an attack on you. Which, because you parried, has disadvantage. Your evasion is 1, correct?
Yes.
Alright. That is going to be a hit. 8 for 8.
Oh.
Your defense is...
It's actually 5.
5?
It wasn't. I noticed the ring isn't being calculated anymore. So yeah.
Oh. Okay, maybe something's up with equipment
wait.
we need to check on sheets.
My bad. Not 5. It's 4. I'm not
It is
bracing
4?
anymore.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
I brace.
Yeah,
For
you
5.
just parried.
So it's 4.
Okay. Then, he only does 2 damage to you.
All right. Cool.
That brings us back to the top with Squirm. It is your turn.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to come to anybody's surprise that I'm going to nibble on the herbs I was so graciously given and pray that they
Good.
make me feel better in more ways than one.
Good.
Okay.
So 1 medical herb is 1d4 plus 2 healing as a major action.
Mm-hmm.
When I roll my 1d4, I earn a 3.
All right.
3
Nice.
plus 2 is a 5. And since we're not counting HP as overshot, I'm at 5, right?
Yes, correct. There's no, like, overkill damage, really.
Right.
I'm trying to see if there's a good marker for shaken in the default ones, but I'm not really seeing anything.
I'm shaken. I'm not.
We'll use
kinda
exhaustion,
stirred
that
too,
works.
but stirred is not a stat.
Okay, so you are still in that spot, which is not a great spot to be.
No. Well, I couldn't move, right? 'Cause I was
Yeah, no,
down.
you can't move. I was just trying to see whether there's anything else you could have done, but I think, no, you're really just stuck in that spot.
Right. It's okay. I have a minor action, and with my minor action, I
No,
will leave.
healing's a full action.
Oh.
It's 1d4 plus 2 is a full action.
I was looking at old notes, not new
Yeah,
notes.
you
Using items
need
right.
the ability itemizer to make it a major action.
Ah.
So that is the totality of your turn.
So hold on a second.
Yeah.
Does that mean the items themselves need? I think the definition of the item's effects show on medical herb yields a major action.
So the one on the main sheet says full action. Maybe your
that's
sheet
right,
is not pulling properly.
I didn't cross the link to items yet. That's why.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Items, they used to be major. With the terminology change, they're full. It was the terminology change.
Right. Okay. All right. That's fine. I was still gonna to eat the herb. That was
Yeah,
the
I mean,
issue
I think you
anyway.
obviously wanted to not go unconscious.
Yeah.
That
That's fine.
brings us to Torin's
I'm
turn.
choking the point.
1, 2, 3, 4. Does he have anything useful he can do from this spot? I think he's also kind of not. Let's see. Oh, he does have actually a useful spell. How damaged are people?
I'm 7 hit points down.
So the only people he can reach. How are Raddish and Nihilbot looking?
My hit points are 9 out of 18.
Raddish has
Ooh,
6
half.
out of 14.
Okay, he is going to. Oh, he doesn't have the MP. Never mind, he can't do it. I keep forgetting he's only at 1 MP right now. Maybe does he have? He does have a Pixie Essence. He's gonna go ahead and drink
Very
one,
good.
which will give him 1d4 MP. Oh, and he max rolls. He gets 4 MP back. All right, and that'll be his turn. There are no active bearmen. The Rune Knights. Let's see. Rune Knight A. Does he go after Squirm again? Squirm, are you? How are you basically behaving once you take the herb? Because I guess, do you want to try to stay unnoticed that you're active again, or?
So here's the thing. I was just hit very hard by 2 sturdy lances held by 2 very strong horsemen. I am knocked on the ground, and I am just kind of desperately shoving grass into my mouth. I am in no state to get up and run my mouth right now.
Okay.
I'm too busy stuffing it to float my ego. And I would like to, don't get me wrong. But I'm still reeling. Not quite there yet.
Okay. Then in that case, he has not yet noticed you're up, but he has seen Shere take down the other Rune Knight. So he's going to go ahead and move in on Shere. You have an evasion of 1. That's a hit. Not a crit.
Do you have riposte active?
No,
it's only the first attack that comes in.
And I only had parry.
Yeah, and the Dark Dwarf
Request
hit
another
through
one.
it, so it is expended.
All right.
That's going to be, you have 4 defense, so you take 5 damage.
Ooh.
As he comes over and gives a quite powerful thrust.
All right, I am under half health, so now my
Oh yeah, you have resolve. I forgot about
resolve
that.
procs. Yeah.
Yes, so yes, now that you're below half, you have a +2 to a number of stats. I know it affects defense. I don't remember what all it affects.
Roseworth, I don't think I have resolve active as a status.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
looking
resolve,
for
you
it.
have +2 defense, accuracy, and crit,
Yeah.
which is pretty significant. That brings us to Raddish's turn.
Okay. So, Raddish is gonna move next to Squirm. And then he is going to I guess just cast Blaze.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna save Blaze. I'll do Flash Blaze again. On this guy.
Okay.
However,
Against Rune Knight A.
so
yes.
I roll to hit.
He has an evasion of 3. -1, because he's being flanked by Shere. So you've got -2 to your accuracy.
Wait.
Oh, and he's being flanked by Squirm. So actually it's
Yeah,
only
I'm-
-1.
If my dead body can flank, my suffering body can flank.
Oh my god.
Good catch,
So
good catch.
I rolled 7 of 9.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a crit. Or roll 4 crit.
6 of 3, so no.
Damage.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. Alright, you throw a firebolt towards him. It does a bit of damage.
Yep. Sounds good.
You do have a minor action.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna parry with my wand out again.
Okay. Goblin turn. You can hear... Well, actually, let me roll this. Yeah, you can hear more sounds of shouting from up north. And that's it, goblin-wise. Shere, you're up.
Oh yeah, it's time. I'm going to attack. I don't think there's anything I really need to do then. Yeah, I'll just do a normal attack,
Okay.
which I don't think I can miss now, but
What? You're at 15, minus 3
15.
evasion? Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you
that
can't
brings-
miss.
That brings me down to 12. Yeah, I can't miss.
And go ahead and roll crit. Don't forget you have +2 to your crit threshold.
Which makes it, oh man, I rolled a 9 of 6.
Unfortunate.
So okay, damage.
Damage it is.
This die is amazing. It's another 6, so it's 14 damage.
14? Dude! That's
Damn.
insane. You
And-
deal a seriously heavy blow to the Rune Knight.
And then I strike him.
Okay. You
So-
do need to roll on this one.
Yes.
Because it's
Look at-
15 minus 3 minus 2. So you're rolling as a 10.
Oh, 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Go ahead and roll for a crit.
Oh, an 11. Man, I want to crit him.
And
Anyway.
damage.
And damage, which gets... Oh, and then I roll a 1, so it's 9 half.
9 halved after defense. You deal another glancing blow. You throw yourself off balance with the first hit, just can't quite connect as well with the second. That
I like
brings
to
it.
imagine it that you punched him so hard that you knocked him backwards to the point where your second hand didn't expect him to get knocked back so hard.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nihilbot, you're up.
Yes. I will. And reach and attack Dark
Oh, okay, nice. Yes, he has an evasion of 0, so you're just rolling against your accuracy.
So I rolled 2d6.
Yep, and you're trying to get 10 or less. Which should be easy.
7.
7, alright, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Six. Total.
Sorry, I'm just updating sightlines real quick based on where you're standing, and then I'll handle that. 6 minus his defense of 3. Dark Dwarf B. So much bookkeeping. Alright, you go ahead and give him a long-range punch and deal a little bit of damage to him. You do... No, your minor action was reach.
Yes.
Soldiers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the soldier who you picked up earlier has moved over into the guardhouse and is checking on the other soldier inside, trying to help him up. Dark Dwarf turns.
Multiply.
Dark Dwarves. This Dark Dwarf, as you have punched him, is going to move over and attempt to attack you. You have an evasion of 1, correct?
Yeah.
He... Yeah, is just going to regular attack. Ooh, that was a hit. My dice bouncing everywhere on my desk. And your defense is 5?
Yes.
Man, they always roll low on their actual damage. He only deals a single point of damage to you.
Oh.
The Dark Dwarf is going to enter the tavern. The one that was up here, just showing on stream. Whoop, he's in there. Is going to take a swing into the interior, of which you do not see the result. But you do hear aloud, "Have at me, will ya?"
I knew it.
I think that's all the Dark Dwarves accounted for. Back to the top of the turn order. Squirm. Squirm's barking again.
No, that's Raddish.
Rain just picked up very heavily where I live, and the rain spooked our dogs, evidently.
As you are figuring out what to do, Torin behind you shouts, "Stay there, I'll heal you."
Well, fine. I'll stay here.
What actions would you like to take?
I'm gonna Suiton the Dark Dwarf.
Okay. How much MP do you have left?
That last cast took 4. Did I mark that down? I was at 11 earlier.
Because you cast a Suiton and you cast a Quick. I just want to make sure we're keeping track of all your MP expenditure.
So I had 5 MP. I was not keeping track. I have 5 MP now.
Okay.
And I will use 4 of my final 5 MP to Suiton.
All right. Are you going after the Rune Knight again?
The Dark
Dwarf?
Well, the Rune Knight's kind of beaten up, right?
Let me give you...
But the Dark Dwarf, if I recall, was relatively untouched.
The Dark Dwarf has only been hit by Nihilbot's punch. The Rune Knight is pretty roughed up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll Dark Dwarf the Water Blast.
Okay, you're hitting the Dark Dwarf.
I will give him my finest Water Blast. But my numbers are halved right now, if I recall. I'm not sure how this affects spellcasting.
So the magic's base damage is normal, but your magic is halved.
Okay.
So you only have your magic bonus.
So
Don't forget
to
to roll for
1d6
crit.
plus 9.
Yeah. Don't forget to roll your crit first, though.
Right, I roll that. Oh, you can see it on my screen. That is a 2.
A 2.
Yes.
All right.
And snake eyes.
Yep, 2's always a crit. So go ahead and roll damage then.
1d6 plus 9 is going to be 4 plus 9, so 13.
13.
13 all-American damage.
You blow him away. That Dark Dwarf is super done for.
Nice.
As you unleash just this torrential Suiton. Let me mark down that kill for you somewhere. Where are you? There you are.
I hate my anger and all of my sweat. I give him the biggest, stinkiest Suiton I could. And
That's something.
look, no one ever said battle was graceful. I'm still reeling, man. Damn door.
All right.
And, with that, I'll end my activity, and I will be right back. It's hailing. I gotta check and make sure that there's no damage happening.
Torin is going to go ahead and take his turn. He's going to move 2 spaces here, and now using the MP that he just recovered is going to cast... Actually, probably makes... Which does he want to do? Does he want to heal everybody, or does he want to hit the enemy too? He wants some glory. He's going to focus Aurora on Squirm, which has an AoE of 1d4 plus 6 healing to allies and harming to enemies.
Ooh, okay.
So, Raddish, you recover 10 HP.
Nice.
Squirm also recovers 10, and it also deals 10 to the Rune Knight.
So I'm back to full now.
Sweet. And the Rune Knight is downed. I need to remember when Ellie gets back to tell me he healed that much. Yeah, that brings us to Bearmen. None Rune Knights. None to move. Raddish, you're up.
Okay. Well. So, I haven't specifically looked at the sheet yet, but I know that I possess Create Fire as a cantrip. And I feel like that is not something that I could use to extinguish fire.
No, there is a specific cantrip for that called Extinguish.
Okay. I had a feeling. Well, then... I guess Raddish will just, kind of make his way a little closer to, the action.
Okay.
And...
Don't think that position reveals anything new to you.
No, I see the very edge of someone, but, I don't think they could actually get to me, so... Yeah, I think this is where I'll end up, and I will parry with my little wand.
Okay.
Okay.
Goblins. Do-do. And Shere, you're up.
Aid. Oh. Oh, I'm so conflicted. Like, there's plot over here, and there's plot over there, and my guy doesn't care about any of it. I think, yeah, all enemies are gone, so I guess...
Yeah, everybody you can see is incapacitated.
Cool. So I'm just gonna, like, just step on this guy as I just run past. I'm like... Good job, everyone, and I'm gonna go here and then move an extra space with charge and just run to look for more fight.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and as you run past, I can reveal the interior of that building.
Ooh.
And don't think you really gain any more useful angles, but I can just go ahead and reveal that chunk.
I might as well take a parry just as a, you know, why not?
Okay. Nihilbot, you're up.
Yes. And charge for 1 extra.
Okay.
And move.
That brings us to the soldiers. He's gonna attempt to perform some first aid on the guy down there. That goes pretty well, considering his stats. Dark dwarves. The one who is up in the tavern is continuing to do battle with what you assume is Gort in there, swinging away.
Poor guy.
Yeah. I mean, he holed up in there. And that brings us back to Squirm, so we'll have to wait until he's back.
Oh, we kind of did go through that pretty quick, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, as you've dispatched most of the current enemies, you know, it makes the rounds go pretty quickly.
Also, I had a question now that we have some time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is he down over here, or is he just guarding the bridge?
He is down. Anyone who's sideways is down.
Okay. Because he was sideways the other way, so I guess that's friendlies and this is enemies.
It's whichever
Maybe?
way I felt like turning them when I turned them.
Okay.
Because you can see that the guy outside the shop is turned to the right as well.
Oh, okay.
It's just I'm just using horizontal as downed, basically.
Okay.
Everybody else has been tracking their MP properly as used, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Just want to make sure.
What to do? Let's see. Seymour Bearman. This should be fine.
Oh, I need to remember. I totally forgot about the whole mortal damage thing. I'll have to look back at that mechanic.
Like when you're downed or unconscious?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how exactly it worked.
I have returned. I'm sorry for the wait.
Looking back, you regain 10 HP from Aurora being cast on you.
I am full.
Okay, cool. So you're no longer
Nice.
shaken. And you are back to full operational capacity. Armed and fully operational. And it is your turn.
Sweet. Really quick, it is hailing hard enough to the point where there's handfuls of pencil eraser-sized hailstones right outside my door. So
Wow.
Wow.
that's why my dogs were like, "What the heck is going on?" They haven't experienced
Yeah,
hail
understandable.
before. Okay.
You're up. Everyone in the
nice.
immediate vicinity has been downed.
Okay. I am hurting. I'm okay. There was one more over here. I gotta go help him. And I'm gonna shuffle and shimmy and scuffle and skimmy my way as quickly as I can over to the east.
Okay. Alright, you're moving towards the tavern. Did you take a charge to move extra far?
Move. Oh, I could take a charge to move an extra one. So I will. I'll do that as my minor action. And
Okay.
being as I'm full, and I have no interest in restoring my MP at the moment, I will just call that a turn.
Unless?
Nah, that's pretty much it. There's no benefit to buffing right now. Not really any gain I'll get out of it.
Yeah. Has your quick expired at this point?
This is the final turn.
This is the final turn. Okay, gotcha.
So I can, as soon as I end my turn with one face down trap card, I will uncheck my checkbox and my quick is inactive.
Okay, cool. That brings us to Torin's turn. Now he is back to pretty much being spent after using his MP to heal you guys. Seeing you run off towards the tavern, he's going to follow Squirm, since he's used most of his resources. The Bearman turn. They're not going anywhere. Rune Knights. Raddish, you're up. You there?
Divide and conquer.
Oh. Yep, it is my turn.
Yep,
okay.
it is.
I think I'm gonna come up next to my allies, kind of in the sort of crouched in the doorway of this house, but away from fire.
Okay.
And yeah, I will parry here, and then hopefully next turn I'll have some targets.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
You know, hidden secret goblin things. Shere, you're up.
Investigate the bookshelf. Find the Sugoi Mizugi.
All right.
Sugoi Mizugi.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I see?
Alright, I can go ahead and reveal that whole path. You've
Did you find a thumb war?
got...
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you
This.
found a thumb war.
So you made it up here, did you? I'll take you on.
Good.
And you
Does
run
sound like-
into the leader of this unit, wielding his mace. I believe it's a mace. Let me triple check before I give you the wrong weapon. Yes, he uses a middle mace. And it is, as mentioned, a Bearman commander.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, so, it's attack time. All right, so my attack is 15 still.
Your accuracy.
Accuracy.
All right, so you're just attacking this guy. Yes. So he has evasion of 3, so you auto hit. You can't miss him,
Sweet.
but you do need to
Alright.
roll your crit.
Crit him. Nope, 10 out of 6. Man,
10 out of
that's
6.
kinda-
That's rough.
So silly. All right, damage. See if I can roll. 3, so 11 damage.
11 damage after defense. Alright, you land a decent hit on him. He takes it pretty well, but it's a pretty solid hit.
All right, and I'll, you know what? I'm gonna do a minor evade.
Okay. You take an
So-
evade.
That'll be good. Get my evasion up to 4 now. Wow.
That is
Or
the
all-American evasion.
Yep. It's the end of your turn. Nihilbot, you are up. Also, I'm gonna add the boss to the turn order.
Does the boss have a name?
I mean, you don't know it.
No. With Shining Force, we always know everyone's name.
We'll see if it pops up when I put on my initiative. No, it doesn't.
Damn, take that, DM.
Yes,
His
well.
first name is question mark, and his middle name is
Two.
question mark.
To take one extra move.
Okay.
Ooh.
Then I will cheer for
Oh,
the kitty.
Ooh, very nice.
Alright, so that's a cheer on Sheer. To the soldiers down here. Let's see, I guess I can replace the down one has been helped up, so I can replace him with a normal one. Did you just put extra fire under him, Nile?
Maybe.
All right, they are leaving the guardhouse.
Rescued just in time.
Yes. Oops. Okay, Dark Dwarf's turn. Stark Dwarf. Where does he want to go? I'm gonna roll for where he wants to go. He's got a lot of options. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is heading northwards. The dwarf inside the tavern is going to back out a little bit. That brings us to Squirm's turn.
That's the one! That's the one! I saw him! I saw him! I'm gonna get him! Now I'm gonna move my full 6 move right to this point because from what I've seen, it seems like the Dark Dwarves only have 4 move, and this keeps me out of his attack radius unless he decides to reach. Now, if I'm wrong, well, I haven't met it hard enough, but...
Okay.
Well, I guess actually I could use the major charge and then the minor evasion. I just don't want to take a chance. Get myself up again. Forget it. I'll charge and I'll evade.
All right. Okay.
Hey!
Torin, 1, 2.
I'll free turn shout. Hey, I don't know if that's gonna matter.
Sounds good. Torin is charging after you, following your lead, just not letting you go off on your own. Bearman turns. All right, so we've got a couple of Bearman here around Shere. 1,
Just a couple.
2, 3, 4. Right, they've got 4 move. They've got 4 move. Going to attempt a brutal shock against Shere, which costs him most of his MP. Your evasion is 1, or no, you took an evade action, so it's 2 right now.
Except, and then another +2 because of my thing.
Resolve.
Oh, from resolve,
Resolve.
so that's +4. So you've got 4
Yes.
evasion, -1 from the Bearman flanking you, so 3 total evasion. Okay, rolling against a 9. That is a hit.
No! What? Man.
Does he crit? He does not. That's going to be... And your defense is currently at 6, right? Because of
Yeah.
resolve. So you take 1 damage.
Okay.
But because he did hit, you need to make a health roll with 3d6. So you're rolling against your health stat with 3 dice.
Okay. So it gets to 10. And I roll... Ooh, it's a 12.
All right, so you are in that...
Wait. I got... Does this count for, cheer?
Cheer
Oh,
does give you
action.
advantage. Or is that in your next action?
It says on its next action.
Okay, yeah, that's not an action.
Okay.
So you are stunned.
That's not good.
I thought there was a...
I don't see one.
There we go. So you are suffering stun. The other bear man is going to make an attack on you. That's gonna miss. Yeah, that misses. He is going to attempt to take a minor action on you. Once I find the actions list. He is going to... where's the one I'm looking for? Oh, he can't get the one I'm looking for. He's going to attempt a push on you.
Okay.
So you need to roll a bulk contest against him. He did hit, so you need to roll against bulk and give me your margin.
2 or 3 dice, because I don't know.
It's
stun.
2 dice.
Okay.
The 3 dice is just Brutal Shock's effect.
Oh, well, I rolled 3 of bulk. A 3 of 5.
So that's a success by 2. He got a success by 5.
Ah.
So he is going to push you one space northwards.
Fun.
That takes us to the Rune Knight's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to move in here and make an attack on Nihilbot. What is your evasion, sir?
1.
1? Oh, that actually might have missed. He actually missed.
Ah.
Legal failure.
Well, that's depressing.
Pressing for hidden.
As a minor action, he is going to take a parry. Moving to the boss's turn. He is going to take a step here towards Shere Khan. Let's see, he's got a few actions. I'm going to probably roll between them because he's got a few things he could do. Whether he wants to do them is up for debate.
Oh boy.
He does. So, he is going to use the skill Sky High and take a giant swing with his mace. Oh, I need to track. I didn't put him on the enemy list, so I'll have to track his MP separately. So, there's no evading Sky High. It always hits. And your defense is 6 right now?
Yeah.
You take 8 damage.
No.
Ooh.
That means I'm down.
You are downed,
Yep, I had 7 health.
and you are pushed one space that direction.
Oof.
So, you are now downed. You've got, as before, 1 round before you're actually fully unconscious. That is the end of the boss's turn, as Sky High takes its full turn. That brings us to Raddish. You are up. As you see Shere Khan get uppercut with a mace and thrown backwards. You there?
Raddish.
Oh, sorry, push to talk. I am going to come up right behind Nihilbot. And
Do it. Do it.
I don't know how you're looking on MP.
oh, I've got 1.
You can't
I've got 1 and I'm saving it. Yeah, I can't do the big fun good stuff. Not anymore. So I'll do Flash Blaze again on the Rune Knight.
Okay.
So I'll roll to hit. It's 5 out of 9. I don't know what his.
He's got. Sorry, he's got an evasion of 3. So yes, you hit.
Okay. Ugh. I rolled a 4. I needed a 3 to crit.
Unfortunate.
Big Sag. Okay, and then damage is a 5.
A 5. All right. You hit him with a quick blaze.
Yeah.
Does pretty good.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I'll evade.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. We're in the turn order.
Oh my god. Has the priest been blasting everybody away with holy light?
I think
this
so.
entire time?
Yeah, and as he sees Shere out here go down, he's going to go ahead and move. Oops, I can't move on the stream view screen. He's going to come out here and hurry towards your group. I'll help
Save
you.
our games. Save our game.
Oh man.
Goblin turn. Shere is downed. Now, you are able to take an action while downed.
Okay. Unless the stun stayed?
No. It's gonna overwrite that state.
Okay, cool, because I'm like, I can't do anything, guys. This isn't good.
That would have been brutal.
Yeah, being knocked
Yeah,
to
it was.
being thrown through the air from that blow kind of shook you out of your stun.
All right. So I thought I couldn't do anything, but if so, I have one action. This doesn't look like I have any consumables. It doesn't look like I have anything. So
Yeah, you have no consumables at all.
I will do the one thing I'm good at and attack this bear man.
Hitting.
Or I mean, I could walk up and hit the boss.
You can't move while you're
That's right.
while you're
Yeah.
downed.
So like,
I mean,
yeah.
hey,
Reach.
if
What was that?
you could reach, what I was saying is like, if you crit, you actually have savagery.
I've forgotten about Savage.
You hadn't been damaged
whole
for a lot of the
time.
part. Yeah, we need to remember that you have that. But yeah, so if you manage to crit, you'll actually heal yourself.
I've crit like 3 times.
I just happened to recall it while looking at your sheet. It's, you know, we haven't played in a month. I totally understand you
Yeah.
missing it. You were dealt so much damage here that I think even from full health you probably would have dropped. But either way, yes, you get your one action.
Okay.
The problem is because you are downed, you're rolling with d8s instead of d6s.
I mean, I've got a lot.
You've got a lot of
Going for
crits, so
me.
there's still a chance for you to
So-
crit.
Crit and attack. So, yeah, I'm gonna attack the bear man.
Okay, go ahead and roll with 2d8s.
2d8.
He's got an
Okay.
evasion of 3. So you're rolling
And so-
against a 12.
Yes. And I do it at 4.
Okay,
Oh,
roll for the crit.
please roll low again. Oh, that'd be amazing. I get 6. Can I recover how much health?
So first deal your damage, and then we'll resolve savagery.
Oh, sure. So it's a d6. D6 still? Yeah.
Yeah, you still roll your normal attack damage.
And it's a max of 6, so it's a 14 damage.
Wow. Okay then,
That's a lot.
calm down.
This is amazing.
You do a serious amount of damage to him, quite a lot. So with savagery, when you make a critical hit with an unarmed attack, you roll a number of d4s equal to your level divided by 10 rounded up. So it's 1d4 of healing. It's not a lot,
Still.
but it'll get you off the ground.
And it's it's 1 health.
Okay, you're at 1.
Standing.
So make sure to change on your sheet to shaken, so that you can keep in mind that your stats are downed. But you
There we
are
go.
up.
There we go. Okay.
And you do
cool.
have a minor action remaining. If you want to try for another crit.
That would be amazing. I actually I do that, and how's Bear Band looking?
He's pretty heavily injured. You brought him within one-shot range from a good number of attacks. You don't know if a strike would do it, but like one regular attack would drop him.
Because the other things are more armor, more evasion. But he's gonna hit me again.
I will kill him.
Yeah, and if we have one fewer combatant, that'd be good. So yeah, I'll go ahead and attack. I'll use a strike.
Okay. So you're rolling with an extra -3. So I believe your accuracy is down due to being shaken. Because your accuracy is down to 8.
Yes.
And then +2 from resolve, so it's 10 minus 6. So you're rolling against a 4.
Oh.
Right? Because -3 from strike, -3 from the bearman's evasion.
You're right. That's rough. Okay.
I
didn't
mean,
realize
any
it was
offensive
that
action is going to
low.
have that penalty. Yeah, being
Yeah.
shaken halves your stats. So you're kind of in a rough spot. And your evasion is currently 0, which is also not great.
Yeah, upping my defense 1 to 6 is still not enough.
Any attack is going to
so-
deal 1 damage minimum.
Yeah.
So
So
you
I might as
do
well.
have like
Alright.
guard, which you could do, or not guard.
I'm gonna the what? A 4? I got a 4.
Wait, what did you do?
I rolled 1 and 3, so my strike hits.
Okay, roll for
Let's-
the crit.
Okay. A 2.
No way.
This is insane. Oh.
I'm gonna need to check your dice next time.
I don't know. Like, I've been rolling I rolled a 2. I've been rolling 6s for damage.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
rolled a
a
2.
2 is gonna do like
It's still 10,
nothing.
and then.
But yeah,
it's
you
8,
do
but
get your
then
1d4
minus.
healing though.
Yeah. It's a 2. Okay, that gives me a little bit more health.
Need some of those fancy on-screen dice. So the thing is, like, yeah, I'll talk about chat later, I guess. I shouldn't interrupt things. Right, so that's the end of your turn. Nile,
Yes.
you're up.
Yes. Is the bear man still living?
He's still up. While the first hit from Shere did a lot of damage, the second didn't do nearly as much.
Is he within my heal range?
Judging by the amount of damage you've dealt to other bearmen, you doubt it.
Okay.
Your
I
sensors
don't
indicate
do-
you would not.
Sensors indicate I don't do much damage. I could attempt a shove. Do the Ring Knights have less defense?
In your experience, I believe you've punched a Rune Knight before. You have been more successful in injuring Rune Knights.
Okay, I will attack Ring Knight.
Alright. So go ahead. He has an evasion of 3, so you're rolling against a 7 to hit him.
So 2d6.
Correct.
6.
Alright. Go ahead and roll 2d6 again to check if you crit.
7.
You do not. Alright, so roll damage, which is going to be 1d4 plus 4. Did you roll?
Is it... Hang on.
Is it 1d4 plus 4? Or do I do it order of operations?
I mean, it ends up being 4. It's -2 plus 6. It's going to be plus 4.
Yeah, but if I roll a 1, it's 1 minus 2, which is 0, plus 6.
No, when you're doing the math, you do the full math including negatives, and then if it's below 0, you just get to 0.
Okay, so I rolled a 1. So that's a -1 plus 6 is 5.
Yes, which would be 1 plus 4. They work out the same either way.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and punch that Rune Knight. You do a little bit of damage. It's not your greatest blow you've ever thrown.
That has been the story of the night.
It's true. You do have a minor action remaining.
Let me see. I will attempt to bind the Ring Knight.
Okay. So roll a hit. You need to roll a 7 again.
2d6.
Yep.
9.
Unfortunately, you're unable to connect with the bind. Will bring us to the soldier's turn.
Sounds like it's got you in a bind.
Feeling way behind? Are you looking to make a deal?
Dark dwarves, 1, 2, 3, 4, moving up that way, and taking a step back. The end of that round. 1, 2, 3. Here comes Gort with a steel chair, and he is taking a swing at this dark dwarf. That's a hit. That is no crit, but he does do a bit of damage to him. As you guys see Gort come out rushing after the... Sorry, I don't think stream can really see it. It's hidden behind things. Gort comes rushing out and is going to take a swing at this dark dwarf, dealing a little bit of damage. Not a great deal.
And Gort is chasing him out.
Yeah, he doesn't want him in there. That will bring us back around to Squirm's turn.
Yeah, Squirm's turn is going to be nice and simple. Squirm is going to step up. Squirm is going to, from behind, blast him with the most flashy flood he possibly can.
Okay.
We'll say it's a nice and simple roll of 7 for accuracy, and he's got a flanking boost, I'm assuming. Does that count, or is that only for melee?
Yeah, that counts as flanking.
Okay.
So yeah, you get a +1.
7 + 1, 8 for...
Wait, you rolled a 7?
Accuracy. I rolled a 1 and I rolled a 6, so I'm rolling to hit, right?
Yeah, you're rolling to hit. So your target number is just your accuracy +1. The +1's applied to your accuracy. For that. Anyways, yes, that's a hit.
My accuracy is 11 + 1, 12. I rolled a 7.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and roll for crit.
I will do exactly that. I will roll a 7, and I will not crit, and I will just accept it.
Yep. Damage.
And I will blast him away anyway with a 1d6, a mighty 6 damage.
Nice. You launch a mighty flash flood at him, dealing
Right
a
up
good
his
chunk of
butt.
damage. Right up his butt.
The water went up his back, but he's wearing heavy armor, so he can't scratch it. That feels like there's an ice cube up there, and he's not happy.
Oh man.
All right, that brings us to Torin's turn, who has been following you up here.
Hold on. I'm a parry too.
Okay, yes. I keep forgetting that that's a major action. 3, 4. He's going to go ahead to encourage and cheer you, Squirm, so you get a bonus die and advantage on your next action. Bearman turn. Alright, so they've got pretty good positioning. Bearman F is going to come over here and make an attack against Shere.
No.
Let's see, you took a strike, so you don't have any bonus defenses. Your evasion is 6 right now? Or no, your evasion is
None.
penalized by being shaken.
I have no evasion.
You still get your resolve bonus.
Oh, I have 2 evasion then.
Yeah, just it's not automatically worked in still. So we have to do that. So you have 2 evasion against, what is this hit? Bearman hit. Bearman hit is 12, so he has to roll a 10 to hit you. That's gonna hit. Does he crit? He does not crit. And your defense is what right now? Plus resolve?
It's saying 5.
5?
6, 7? No, that... Wait, what? Why does it say 5?
Yeah, I don't feel like your defense should be that high right now. Why is that showing?
Create 1, B3.
Let's see, your bulk is 4, halved is 2, so you should be 1 plus 1 from the bronze ring plus 2 from resolve. So you should be at 4. I don't know why it's showing as 5. I'm going to treat it as 4 because I think that's what it should be. I think it's just not taking into account being shaken properly.
That's probably it. It's probably applying it at the incorrect.
So 7
age.
minus 4, so that's 3 damage to you?
Back to 0.
All right, you're once more downed. Unfortunately,
Hopefully it was only gonna be like 1 or 2.
it was close.
Okay.
This bear man is going to come down here 2 spaces and is going to make an attack on Raddish. What is your evasion, Raddish?
It is 2.
2. That's going to be a hit. No crits. And your defense is
4.
4. You only take 1 damage.
Nice.
Very lucky for you. And Rune Knights. What does this Rune Knight want to do?
He wants to go home.
I'm gonna roll a d4 for what he wants to do.
Resolve is applying.
Resolve it, which it should, but for some reason it's showing his defense is 5 when it should be 4.
I'm looking at prone. Does that do anything?
It's kind of applied itself twice. It's not applying in the correct order of operations.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, it should be bulk is halved, and then you calculate base defense, then plus the ring, then plus resolve, which I think is 4, is what it should be.
I think it's 4 too.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little too messy for me to tinker with right now.
Yeah, we'll just have to fix the sheet later to account for it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No
guys.
big deal. As long as we know what it should be, it's not a problem.
Also, a small alert. It was applying resolve earlier as well.
Oh.
As in, because you've had resolve in your skill lineup, it's been applying the entire time.
Okay, so basically,
What?
there should have been less damage the whole time.
Yeah, this fight,
Or
you've
more.
just been the boss monster. Because I accidentally forced resolve to apply itself to at least your bulk. I gotta check the other stats.
Oh.
Okay, so, your comeuppance is being down twice in a row.
That's fine. That's fine.
Now we'll remember that resolve works that way. Alright. Growing pains. It's only the second session.
Yeah.
The Rune Knight is going to go ahead and attack Nihilbot, who's been punching him. I believe Nihilbot has an evasion of 1.
Yes.
Alright. That's a hit. No crits. And a defense of 5, correct?
Yes.
That is going to be 5 damage. So he deals a pretty significant blow with his lance. He is going to take an evade as a minor action. And moving to the boss's turn. What does he want to do?
He wants to give up and surrender?
Oh, you wish. How far can he move? Not very far. He's going to... Seeing that his compatriots have you pretty well blocked off, he's going to make his way towards the church.
Making his way.
Making his way to church. That brings us to Raddish's turn. What have you got, bud?
I got a bear man right next to me. I don't like that. Well,
The bear man next to you is the one that is significantly injured, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's
Okay.
the one who got crit by Shere and is in rough shape.
right. Okay. Then I will cast a blaze level 1 upon him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for
Um,
crit, just in case.
Yep. No, that's a 7.
Okay, damage
And
it is then.
then roll for damage, 1d4 plus 8. So that is 3 plus 8, it's 11 damage.
Alright, he is toast.
Toast.
Woo.
Toasted.
Roasted toasted.
Nice. I think I'm gonna...
That's your full action, because it was
I was gonna
Blaze.
say, oh right, and I would have had to move before my attack, so yep, I'm gonna stay put.
Yeah. Give me 1 second to track some EXP stuff I forgot. It's so easy to get caught up in the rest of the battle that tracking EXP is not the easiest thing.
Yeah.
I think that's correct, though. This is why I don't make you guys track EXP. Maybe I should make you track EXP. It might be easier.
That would involve giving us enemy data.
Well, what I do is just I track throughout the battle how many hits and kills you have on different enemy types, and I do the math after. Which just making you guys track hits and kills would probably be reasonable.
Yeah, if I know what to track for experience, I'm fine to track it for myself.
We'll start that the next combat we have.
Okay.
Because right now I've already got most of the numbers, and we're nearing the end of this one, I think. As long as nothing drastic happens. Which, I mean, you know, stuff has been happening.
Yeah.
Somebody got downed. Alright. Father Theodore's turn. He's gonna move...
Help us, Daddy.
He's gonna hide in the bushes. I mean, he sees the commander coming his way, and kind of hunkers down, preparing to meet him. That moves us to goblin turns. You hear some screams from the other side of the building. And Shere. Shere, this is your downed round.
Okay, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get another crit. This it's not. It'd be too silly. Oh, and I was asking, what does prone do? Anything for melee, or I was wondering.
Basically, your move and evasion are reduced, which kind of downed overrides the prone state because of how much it penalizes you already. Prone would take over if you like became undowned.
Okay.
So basically, if you get back to shaken, you're shaken and prone.
I just didn't find it in the status sheet because I was trying to figure out what it.
Yeah, prone isn't in the status sheet at the moment. I need to work with Ellie to get stuff updated with things.
Okay. So I can attack again, and it's D8s again.
It's D8s, and you've got. So your accuracy is actually your accuracy should still be partial because you're shaken and downed. Or just no, downed replaces. Okay, so yeah, so you're swinging against -3 evasion, so that's 12 you're swinging against, which is an auto hit. So you just need to roll crit.
And the crit is also with 8 D8s.
Yeah, crit is all. Everything is with D8s while
That
you're
makes
downed.
sense. Nope, a 9.
Okay, no crit, but go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. At least I'll get that in. 5, so 13.
13. You hit so hard.
Yeah.
13. All right, that downs the spare man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Finally.
And you have a remaining minor action.
I can't move and I can't
Nope.
hit him. Okay, well fine. I guess I can minor. No, slam, strike, guard. I'll do a. Well, what does even make sense if I'm gonna just?
Your best option is like parry, I think.
Yeah, parry sounds good. Just disadvantage if they decide to attack me. Cool. Yeah, a parry sounds good.
Yeah. All right, Nihilbot, you're up.
How is the Rune Knight looking?
The Rune Knight is looking. He's looking pretty good. He's taken some hits, but he's not really that in danger.
Probably should cast heal on myself then.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is 1d6 plus 4.
Yes.
Eight.
8. All right, you get 8. Don't forget to subtract your MP. And that takes your turn. Soldier's turn. They are a ways back. They're trying their darndest to get there. 2, 3, 4.
We will assist next year.
Yep. Which, considering it's just been the new year, that'll be a while. Dark Dwarf turn. He does not want anything to do with Gort, as he has clearly been taught his lesson. So he's going to be running towards towards Squirm, attempting to get past.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
He is going to use a power blow in his attempt to clear you out of the way. What is your current evasion?
So I used parry, and I also have
So he's at
5
disad.
evasion active right now.
Okay, disad and 5 evasion. So he's got to hit a 4, that's all. Oh, he rolled a 4 and a 4. Oh, that misses.
No, he doesn't have to hit a 4, he has to beat a 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he rolled an 8, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a 4 plus 4. 2, 3, 4.
I'm very okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
very okay
totally
with
good. And the other Dark Dwarf is running up that way. That brings us to the... Oh, that brings us to Gort. He's at the bottom of the turn order. I didn't add him. He is chasing down the Dark Dwarf and attempts a swing on him, which is helped by your adjacency.
Yeah, get that flanking bonus.
Oh, yeah.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Gort, come on.
no. Gort.
He doesn't have very good accuracy, guys. I'm sorry.
He's been drinking too much.
Way too much, but on the sauce. Try again, Gort. Gort, give one more time.
He'll go ahead and attempt to strike, sure.
Yes, please.
Nope. He's not having it.
He's just swinging it there.
It's your go, Squirm.
I'm gonna back up just a smidge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna spit on him with my flash flood. I'm gonna spit on him, and in order to do so, I will roll 2d6 against an 11 for accuracy.
Against a 12 because adjacency, so you auto hit.
Oh, well, I rolled a 6 time. So crit time. I
You
roll
can do
a
it.
4 and a 5, 9.
Nope.
I don't get the crit. No crits allowed for me. But that's okay, because what really matters is the damage. The 1d6 rolled a 6. You can see it in the gosh darn camera on my Discord. I rolled another max damage flash flood roll.
Nice.
Nice.
Now spit on him as hard as I can. As hard as I can.
You spit real hard, and he is not happy about it. He's looking real ragged.
Squirm,
Right in his eye.
Squirm is the like ultimate anime character.
Yeah.
And I'll parry once more before I conclude.
Parry once more. All right. That brings us to Torin's turn. I need to double check something real quick with the elf racial abilities. Forest Dweller ignores movement penalties from foliage. So, hearing the sounds of the battle going on the other side of the bushes, Torin is going to move in that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since as an elf, he can just move through bushes like normal terrain.
Nice.
That brings us around to the Bearman's turn. And as we reach that, all the Bearmen are downed. However, as that's full circle for Shere, he is fully downed.
He's finally out of steam.
Lame.
Yeah.
He is unconscious. Rune Knight's turn. And that means as he's unconscious, you cannot heal him back up. You will have to take him to a priest.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Like,
No,
There's one right across the street.
Yeah,
If only
there's one
we
we're
had
headed
more
to.
priests.
There's
Yeah.
a boss on the way, though.
there is a small roadblock. The Rune Knight is going to go ahead and attack Nihilbot. That is a hit. No crits. And 4 damage. And that brings us back to the boss's turn. Let's see. He is closing in on Father Theodore. He's going to go ahead and spend 1 MP to make a heroic charge for an extra movement so that he can make it there. He's a very slow fellow. And is going to attempt an attack on Father Theodore. Who's...
Can you do that?
Hmm?
Heroic charge doesn't cost any...
Heroic charge is a free action. It costs 1
Okay.
MP, but it's a free action, so it doesn't take any of his actions, no.
Take notes, audience. That's for you.
I think I did it the last session.
Do you have heroic charge? I don't think you do.
Oh.
It's a skill. Or a special,
Oh,
I
no.
mean.
Okay, so I was using different things. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, the special heroic charge lets you get extra movement for no
That's
actions.
right.
It just costs MP instead. Where charge lets you use actions, but it doesn't cost any MP. Attempts an attack. Oh, sorry, he has to roll a disadvantage. Let me re-roll that because of the bush. 7 plus 5, that's 12. He just misses.
Nice.
Because of Theodore's single evasion. He rolls a 12 out of 11. Alright, so he luckily misses. That brings us
I'm
to...
imagining a chubby guy hiding behind a tree that his belly is sticking out. But at the very last second, he kind of backs up so his butt sticks out instead, and he barely misses his belly.
Pretty much. That's effectively what happened.
Stay still, why won't you?
That gives us Raddish's turn.
Yeah, okay. So well, I'm gonna just stay where I am and use my wand to blast a flash blaze around Nihilbot at the Rune Knight. So let me roll to hit. That's an 8.
Your accuracy is what? What's your accuracy?
Accuracy is 9.
He's got 3 evasion, so that's 8 out of 6.
Ooh.
You unfortunately miss.
So I miss.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, it's
Well-
8 out of 7 because of Nihilbot, but yes, it is still miss.
Right, okay. Then I will leave my wand out as a parry.
Okay.
And that's it.
That brings us to Father Theodore's turn. What does he want to do?
Intimidation factor of that wand is nothing short of ferocious.
It's super intimidating. He is going to move 1, 2, 3, and cast Shine on the boss,
Smite.
which is going to... Well, we'll check if it crits. I sincerely doubt it for him. No. And he rolls max damage. So you see as he, takes his large tome and shoots one of those light blasts that you saw earlier from a distance striking enemies, surrounding the boss in radiant light as it explodes. That's going to be 14 damage is his max.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, he hits pretty hard. He's basically tanked his MP at this point, however, which I haven't updated on his sheet, but he's got, like, no juice left.
Yeah, he blasted the other two.
He's got no
3.
juice, and he's got no hair left.
Oh.
It's not so bad.
That brings us to goblins. There's one single hidden goblin still on this map.
Also asleep.
He's not asleep, as you hear more screams from the other side of the building.
Oh no, there's another.
Are they goblin screams?
No.
Oh.
Wait, which build? Not that I can help.
It's
It
from
must be the one.
over here. If you can see my pointer.
Oh.
Next to the dog house.
No, actually, by this building below the church.
No, he's by Papa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Shere
should've gone
is
that way.
unconscious,
Man.
which brings us to Nihilbot.
I will attack Green Knight.
All right. You're rolling against a 7.
4.
Nice. Go ahead and roll for a crit.
3.
What's your crit? Is that actually a... I don't think that's enough. Let me see.
Hasn't been rolled.
No, your crit's a 2. Okay. So it's regular damage. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Calculating. 8.
8. Not bad. Let me
Finally
find
hit.
this defense. Yeah, you get a pretty solid hit. You finally connect solidly at this metal on metal. King! As you punch him in the armor. The soldiers are still making their way uptown. Walking slow. Where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're charging as fast as they can, but that's not very fast.
Are they charging?
They're charging. I mean, they've only got 4 move. Moving 5 every time is not catching them up, because they were way behind. Dark Dwarves. The Dark Dwarf is going to... the one that's over here. Move... who does he want to mess with? I think he's going to try to come over here into the bushes and make an attack on Torin. He's trying to slip past Squirm. But taking a chance to take a swing on Torin. Oh, I'm throwing dice everywhere. He misses entirely. And the other Dark Dwarf, who was running on the path north, makes his way effectively off the map into the north.
Oh, just ran away. That's fine.
Yeah, the direction of the castle.
Oh, that's not fine.
Oh, he thinks he's going to be the guy, huh? He's going to take over the castle.
I
All by
mean, you
himself.
know. Gort's going to move over here and down and make a swing on this Dark Dwarf. That's a hit! Gort hits. What a lad. He doesn't
Gort.
crit. He does do damage.
Does he need a crit?
Where is this Dark Dwarf? Nope, that Dark Dwarf is down. Gort
Nice.
kill steals this Dark Dwarf.
Hey, we can level up the townspeople. That's fine.
You just like level grind Guardiana's townsfolk until they're invincible. They can never be pillaged again.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be worth it.
All right,
Give the dwarf a quick medical herb and then take him down again.
Squirm, you're up.
I got 6 move, and foliage cuts my movement down by 1 per,
Yeah,
plus 1 per.
They
right?
cost 2 to move into. Yes.
So I can get up to 2 straight up, and then plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, so I can get right here.
Yep. Oh, and I guess I can defog that in between space. Really, I don't know why it was still fogged to begin with.
Well, we're going on Shere Khan's vision, which his eyes are closed right now, if I recall.
Yep.
Too soon? I'm sorry.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
This just continues the trend of all of Oppie's characters in my campaigns taking massive damage.
Massive damage.
Every single combat they're in.
It's awesome.
Hey, Gort, you got any medicine on you? Our team's... This place isn't looking so good.
What's medicine? And you see his like rotting teeth and...
You got some whiskey?
Oh, I got that!
Bring it with you.
You see him kind of reaching for like a chest flask. Torin, 1, 2, 3, 4, making his way downtown.
Nice.
There are no bearmen remaining.
With my move is so massive, I can almost keep up with him.
Yeah.
In the forest,
You actually
penalized every step of the way.
Yeah, you actually almost do. Rune Knight is, let's see. He's not doing too badly against Nihilbot, so he's actually going to stay and fight. He's just blocking this. He's choking this point against Nihilbot pretty effectively.
8 notes.
That's a hit. That's a crit.
Ooh.
This is going to hurt. Okay, it's not going to hurt that bad. It's 4 damage after crit. He rolled really poorly that time. And he's going to take a parry.
Harry, the platypus.
There's no platypi in your force yet.
Yes.
Yet. Alright, the
Yes.
boss is going to... what does he want to do?
Do a little dance.
I think he'll chase Theodore and make an attack on him.
Makes
He'll
sense.
just make a regular attack. He's just an old man. He doesn't need to put that much power into it. Let me pull up Theodore's stats.
He'll be fine. Plus, he's old. Who cares?
He's old, right? Shining Force 2 mode.
Oh.
Why are you putting people on fire?
Griffin, we got him to positively
Rolling for
compliment
crits.
Shining Force 2 today.
I know.
This is a
Alright,
big
no
day.
crits. Damage. Where did I put the damage? I put it somewhere. Oh, there it is. 1d4 plus 9. That's max damage. 13
No!
minus, what's Theodore's defense? Actually, he's got better defense than like half your force.
He's been around for a while.
He's been around for a while, but it is a seriously heavy hit. It chunks this old man as he just gets smashed with this mace. Raddish, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even show on stream. This is where the boss and
Oops.
Theodore are. I need to remember to keep moving this around.
I forgot to look at it too.
So on the stream, he is under the text box. That is the initiative.
Yeah,
order.
I moved it. There's just stream
Yeah.
delay.
Well,
What you got, Raddish?
I think, unless I need to Hail Mary, I'm gonna play it safe and stick with my cantrips. So I'm gonna roll for Flash Blaze again.
Alright, so you're rolling against a -2 from evasion.
Okay.
So I think your target's 7.
I rolled an 8.
Unfortunate, man.
Sucks.
I wonder why the building's on fire. He keeps missing the dude and lighting the walls and bookshelves.
Yeah. You do have a minor action if you want to do anything with it.
I'm going to aim with my minor action, which
Okay.
gives me some amount of it.
I think that's +2 accuracy with your evasion, or with your accuracy stat.
To
Because aim is plus accuracy equal to your accuracy divided by 4 rounded up. So actually you get +3 accuracy because you have 9.
Ooh, okay.
Because it rounds up.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
that'll give you a significant amment of accuracy on your next
Yeah.
action.
So I will aim with my wand. My wand is now just pointing directly at him.
You're just kind of like waving it around earlier. Now you're just pointing
Yeah.
it at him like, I'm going to hit him.
Yeah. I'm pointing it directly at the Rune Knight now.
Yeah.
You've been holding it backwards the entire time. Oh, this is the handle.
Right? Okay, that brings us to Shere, who's unconscious, Nihilbot. Oh, I missed Theodore's turn. I apologize. Let me take Theodore's turn real quick. I missed him. He is out of MP. He does have the capacity to melee attack. Does he think that he's going to do that? I don't know that he does. I think he's going to make his way towards you all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to take a dig in and a brace action and just try to stack defense. His evasion is terrible. Now it's Nihilbot's turn. Sorry about that.
Rip. I am very low health. I will attempt to drop the Rune Knight. Let's attack.
Okay.
So, first roll is 6.
All right, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll for a crit.
8.
Unfortunately, not a crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7, not bad. You do a decent amount of damage with another heavy punch. But he is still up.
Oh no.
That will bring us to the soldiers. Oh wait, you have a minor action. I apologize.
Oh, right. Sorry. I will... I suppose just... Evade is not gonna help.
I don't know. What is your evasion?
1.
I mean, it rounds up, so you'll get +1, but it doesn't help a great deal, no.
Yeah, parry just gives a disadvantage on the attack, so that helps a bit.
Yeah, parry's
more?
pretty good. Parry or guard are probably better options for you.
Did you get that?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, they will guard.
You'll guard? Okay, sounds good. That will take us to Dark Dwarves' turns. That one's down, the other one's off the map, so there's none. And back to the top of the turn order with Squirm.
To confirm movement, you can move through people, but because Torin is standing on a bush tile, I'm not going to receive a movement lack of penalty in that case, right?
Sorry, a movement lack of penalty?
So I take 2 steps forward because 1. I take 2 steps forward because 2. So 2 bushes. I have 2 movement left.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand where Torin's standing.
Correct.
Right?
However, with the charge major action, you can move past him.
That's what I wanted to confirm.
Yes, yes, that you can do.
There you go.
I'm a charge, and because every hero has to do something else cool at the end of their turn, I'm going to well, I guess this really won't work. I can't like pull Torin to flip him ahead of me, right?
No, you can move him 1 space, but it would have to be like exactly 1 space.
Okay. I don't really want to. I don't think moving him up is really going to help Gort advance. Because I don't think Gort's going to be able to plow through this forest in any reasonable capacity. Darn, I thought maybe I could give Torin a little bit of a boost. Oh well. I'll do what I do best. I'm a cheer for Torin.
All right, you cheer for Torin.
Go help him. Go help him, man. I believe in you.
All right. That brings it to Torin's turn. Let's see. What can he do? He's got 4 movement, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 4. Which, I mean, I guess Shere is down. He can land on him.
Yeah.
But trying to decide what the best course of action for him is.
A golf course. Alright, Teach got that joke, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, he really wants to combine reach and tackle, but that's not legal. So He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to charge for an extra movement, and then he's going to attempt a slam on the Rune Knight. Which I don't think he has very good odds of. He doesn't have the worst odds in the world. He's rolling against an 8 with 1 instance of disadvantage. He could hit this.
Does the Nihilbot there?
Oh yes, he
any
does get an
bonus?
additional. So yes, so he's rolling against a 9. This is makeable. He makes it.
Yeah.
Is it because Oppie was there? Or
Nice.
Nihil?
No, actually, he would have made it either way.
Oh, okay.
But he deals damage equal to the number of spaces he moved, which is 5, and that is enough to drop the Rune Knight.
Yeah. Level the NPCs.
He's already leveled once.
Nice.
I mean, maybe he'll get another. He got 2 Rune Knight kills this battle. Alright, so that Rune Knight is down, and that's all his actions. Bearman turn, nobody. Rune Knight turn, nobody. Boss's turn. He is going to... let's see, how much MP does he have left? He has enough. 1, 2, 3. He's going to heroic charge to get 1 extra movement. And make sure the stream viewer's centered well. There we go. Spending another MP to get in range of Theodore, and he's going to make another attack on him. That is a hit. It's not a crit. Damage-wise, 1d4 plus 9. 12 minus the defense. His defense went up by 2, 3. Alright, let me find sheets. Alright, another swing. Theodore takes it much better with the dig and the brace. He's still up, but he's hanging by a thread. He's not going to be standing much longer if this keeps up.
Oh no, we can't let the priest go down.
Please no.
Raddish, you're
Jeez.
up.
Okay. Well.
Get him.
I think the thing that I can do that makes the most sense, I'm gonna move right over here by the priest, and hold on, let me check my
Good to see you, Raddish.
the stats here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bolt.
Bolt, you have the MP for that?
No, but I have the HP for it.
Ah!
Oh yeah, we
doing it.
forgot. We forgot.
So it's a 2-to-1, right?
It's 2 to 1, so you're going to have to spend 10 HP for that, I believe.
Yeah. So it'll drop me to 3. But how's the bear commander looking?
He's looking... He's definitely a bit hurt, but he's not in any immediate danger.
Okay.
You don't think that you have... You think it's unlikely a single spell will drop him, but it should do significant damage.
Okay.
Which actually, because you can cast it on a space, you could do it from one space further away if you wanted to stay further from him.
Oh, that's
Just
true.
as a heads up, because you're casting Bolt.
Yeah. So I could do it from here.
Yes. Because if you're
Got it.
targeting the space next to him, it'll still AoE him properly. Yeah. Because you just target that, and then it'll hit there.
Yep. Well, and yeah, I keep talking, and not holding the button to talk.
That's
But
why I don't use push to talk.
Yeah, we're gonna run it.
All
We're
right.
gonna do it. So I'm gonna burn 10 HP and cast Bolt level 1.
All right.
So
Don't forget to roll for crit.
Yep, I will roll for crit. I rolled a 7.
Ah, unfortunate damage.
Yeah. And then I will roll damage, and that's another 8. So
Another
that is a full 16 damage.
You cast bolt. This massive bolt of lightning strikes the bear man, dealing serious damage to him. He's super hobbled, and he went from looking pretty alright to really ragged.
Yeah, good. That's the goal. And then I'm gonna
You don't have any other actions.
I'm gonna steady myself on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm now also very hurt.
Yeah, you definitely drained yourself for that one.
Yep. All right, that's it for me.
All right. So that's going to be Theodore's turn. Comes up next, which he is going to move 1, 2, 3. It's going to turn towards you. Here, take this. And he will use a healing seed on you. For 1d8 plus 3 healing. Which will give you, he maxed out, that's 11 HP back.
Nice.
Let me remove that from his inventory real quick. That was the only one he had, so hopefully nobody else needs it. Goblin's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on, boss?
So he comes out around the corner behind his commander. Shears down Nihilbot.
Yes.
It's your go.
Yes. I'm very low health. Trying to decide what to do. How is the priest looking?
The priest is on death's door.
I am too. Which one of us does more damage? Physically.
He looks like a pretty frail old man. You would be surprised if he could outdamage you.
He must be real bad then. I will spend the last of my MP to heal myself.
Okay, go ahead and roll the healing. I guess roll for a crit first. I need to remember that you can crit heal.
Are you
That's
going?
2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
What was that?
Are you gonna move first anywhere?
I have no health, so I don't know if it's a good idea.
I was just thinking. I don't. Oh well, he does have good defenses. He came over. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, I'll take hits. All right, I'll do my best.
Okay.
Can I make a request or
Yeah.
a suggestion? For me to join into combat, I need to stand where you're currently standing. If you're able
Good
to,
suggestion.
if you're able to stand it,
Like on the bear man.
I thought you had
maybe?
6 move.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Never mind.
I mean, the bear man spot might be a better one, but you do have enough move to get over there.
I'm so used to casting with a tile between myself. I was thinking of it like an arrow that I needed to stand.
Oh, yeah,
there.
no. Anyway, did you roll for crit? What?
Not yet. I can go here, or would you prefer here?
That's fine. You can go there. I don't mind being in his face. I just thought I could not attack him from there.
Yeah, I'll
I was
stay
thinking.
here.
I was thinking here, so he can't get to the priest.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, go ahead and body block him up there, because there's no guarantee that
Okay.
I'll be able to down him.
Also, if the priest goes down, I don't know who's going to pick up Shere.
Yeah.
Right. For crit, I rolled 4.
Okay, so not a crit. Just go ahead and roll the healing.
Six.
All right, he gets... Or is that with the plus?
Yes.
All right, so you get 6 HP back.
Can items roll crit?
Yes. Theoretically. Well, no.
That would
No,
be
not
weird.
actually. It's not based on your stats.
All right. If that medical herb is really well in season, well, it just tastes good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
I
enough.
mean, like, if you improve the medical herb itself, you could increase its amount of healing, but, like, your personal stats would not make it crit, no.
That's fair.
Alright, the soldiers are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and make it up here. Very slowly.
We're coming. We're coming, Father Theodore.
Dark dwarves, they're already all off the map. Squirm, that's back to... Well, I guess a Gort gets a turn. Doot. Doot. Now it's Squirm's turn.
Oh, Lord, he coming.
It's
Does
very
he-
slowly, but he coming.
Does that include a charge boost, by any chance, or him doing anything?
A charge wouldn't even... It doesn't help. Because he needs
Okay.
2 movements to get to that next bush.
So he's got an even number of... Okay.
Yeah, he can't go any further.
I'm gonna come right up to this guy. I don't know who you are,
Get him.
but you're hurting everybody I see. I don't like it. And I just want to confirm, Raddish blood casted earlier.
Yes, he did.
And that is not due to a cantrip or an ability.
No, that's just a
is-
thing you can do. You can spend 2 HP per MP to cast a spell.
Well, I currently have 1 MP, and in order to cast Suiton, I require 4. I'll take a lesson from my buddy, and I'll swallow. I'll beaver bite my tongue, and I will bleed, and it will hurt. But I will use that to cast the most powerful Suiton I can possibly generate.
All right.
But I'll take 6 damage to do so, knocking me down to 4,
All right.
and then
you
I
can do it.
will roll. I have 11 accuracy. Do I need to roll?
He's got 2 evasion, so you're rolling against a 9. Or no, wait, you don't need to roll, it's a spell.
Oh, that's right. It's not flash.
You do need to roll crit, but that's all.
I roll my
Get him.
crit. Oh God, you can see on my screen, right, Tiadrin?
I don't have it open, but I can. That looks like
Can
a
you
crit
open-
to me.
That is a crit.
I can't look at your screen and have the audio running,
Nice.
so...
Oh, that's sorry. So that is a crit. I rolled snake eyes, although I have 3 crit. I rolled snake eyes.
Alright. Go ahead and roll
So
damage
this-
then.
This is 1d6 plus 6 plus another 6.
And then
damage.
doubled in the
What?
end. Or no, it doubles just the roll. No, spell crits are
wait,
you roll double
isn't
the
it-
number of dice. I forgot spell crits are different. I think that's listed on the sheet. But so it's 2d6 plus 12.
Is it?
that is
It would be in the creating a character sheet.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It will
sure...
say damage, magical damage if crit, damage of magic times 2.
Yes, the spell damage is bonus. So, okay. So it's 1d6 plus 6, double that, then plus your magic.
Okay.
I forgot. I had to adjust it because otherwise magic crits are insane.
I rolled a 6.
So that's 12 times 2,
Literally.
24 plus 6. That's
Hold on.
30 damage.
Wait, yeah. It is a 6 plus 6 plus 6.
So 18.
Well,
So,
no, it's
8.
it's 6 plus 6 times 2
Right, so 24
plus 6 from your magic.
plus 6.
30
But the
damage.
spell damage is 1d6 plus 6.
Yes,
Right.
and then you double that. Like, if you look at the
Oh.
damage of crit, it's spell damage times 2.
Yeah, so it's 2d6
I need
plus
to
12.
rephrase that for myself. So okay, all right. So it's 30 damage.
Yep.
Yes, 30 damage.
I am very, very angry. I have put so much force into biting my tongue to create actual blood to add to my Suiton blast. So this is a blast of angry fury.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sweating. I'm stinking, and I am not happy. But I am gonna make you pay. I'll unleash on him. 30 damage. 30 all-American damage.
All-American damage.
And as it blasts him, like, again, like, it's like a water pressure cutter, and it just sears through his armor, and he is defeated.
Cut him in half almost.
God. Well, I'm not dead yet. Don't worry. And that because that's a full action. That's my turn.
Yep. Torin, the 1, 2, 3, 4, moving towards the goblin. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Raddish.
Okay. How's that goblin looking?
That goblin is looking fine, but now terrified. And he looks like he's ready to bolt.
Okay.
Cast bolt?
Okay.
Yes, this goblin with 0 MP just comes up and bloodcast bolt on your whole squad.
Someone says he looks like he's ready to bolt too. Bolt 2? They have bolt 2?
Bolt falls, everyone dies.
in an effort to get us in a place of safety and get us to where what's his name? Father
Theodore.
who? Theodore, that's it. I am going to once more burn two of my 3 HP of blood. And
He healed you for 11.
oh,
Yeah, he used a healing seed on you for 11.
Oh.
Yeah, after you cast, he saw you blood cast and was like, "Oh, good job."
Someone else responded to that, and I thought they got the healing.
Nope, that was on you.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I'm still going to burn 2 of my HP to cast Blaze on this goblin.
Okay.
So let me roll for crit. Nope, that's a 12.
All right, then damage.
And that's a 2. So 2 plus 8 is 10.
All right. And he is down.
Nice. Magic solves all your problems. Don't forget.
And with that, I believe every available enemy around you has been incapacitated. I don't believe there are any more enemies within your line of sight. One Dark Dwarf fled to the north, but that is the end of this combat.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And Gort is still in the bushes.
Yeah, just to clarify, because it's late, do you guys want to continue anymore or pick up the aftermath of this next time?
We should probably pick up with the aftermath next time.
Because this took way longer than I anticipated. I knew it'd be a long fight, but I thought like 2 hours, not 4 hours.
Yeah. This is a long battle, but it was pretty cool.
It was a pretty grueling encounter.
Yeah, this is very harrowing.
Okay, so with that, we will pause the actual gameplay there and pick up next time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
2 questions really quick.
Yes.
What HP was the captain at before I annihilated him?
Before you annihilated him? 4.
Amazing.
He only had 34, and he took some significant damage. He started with 34, and then the shine from Theodore did 14, which dropped into 20, and then the bolt did 16. Like, both of the mages rolled max damage, so they had dropped him all the way down to 4, because they did 30 between the two of them, and then you did another 30.
A critical max damage. Golly.
Yeah,
okay.
and really magicking him down was the way to go. He had 7 defense, so
Yeah.
if you had spent your resources entirely, then he was going to be really hard to deal with. Obviously, the advantages are he's very slow moving, so he was not getting around very fast.
But he was able to knock people in pretty serious ways. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Sky High is very strong. 3 MP, and it is unavoidable, so it's pretty tough to deal with.
I guess my second question is, what was his name?
What was his name? I mean, maybe you'll find out if you search him.
Ooh, next time.
Yeah. Next time, you'll have plenty of time to check out, ask people around, see what you can find out about him. I'm not going to give anything away.
So Eric, we have 2 guardsmen and presumably a shopkeeper who are all doing okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, XP.
I have to calculate that, so I'll give that to you guys after we're done with the stream, and I'll sit down and calculate that. It takes me time. You have to look at everything's levels and calculate all the experience.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, next time I'm going to have you guys track your own hits and kills just to make my life a little easier.
Yeah. Well, and so in proper Shining Force fashion, if we're tracking our own and we level up mid-battle, can we apply that level mid-battle, or should we...
So the decision I had made on the rules, and this is definitely like a you have multiple options for this kind of thing, similar to how I'm handling promotion. By default, I don't allow you to level up during battle, just to not break the flow of combat as much as possible. If in like the system at large, that's like an alternative rule where you can allow that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But for the purposes of running this with like what I consider the quote-unquote default rule set, it's not allowed.
Okay.
But I mean, probably at least 1 or 2 of you will level from this battle before next session. These were some high-level enemies. Like, you guys did kind of ask last time for enemies to be harder, so these are significantly higher-level enemies than you were dealing with last time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That felt it.
Yeah, these are level 4 and 5.
What really drove me up a wall was enemies were doing things to NPCs across the map where we couldn't see. We didn't have any idea what was going on. So I had no idea. Like, the goblin that was behind that wall, you kept saying goblin turns. And it's like, what? Where the heck is this goblin? We're dealing with the boss, and we still haven't had a goblin. What are we missing out on? So the urgency to complete side objectives and theoretical side objectives was nothing short of fierce, and I didn't really know what we were going to be able to get out of it, or if we were going to be able to pull all that off with the fact that this really felt like a timed mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's also cool to have Fog of War and like know that there are things going on around us that we're not really privy to yet or part of yet. That's always really cool.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, the goal here was to throw you into a pretty chaotic battle where you didn't know what was going on. So I feel like that was accomplished to a degree. Yeah. Because it was, like you said, it was hard to tell where to go and what to do, and the boss running off, and I was moving him like on his turns, but the fact that his movements were obscured for a good portion of the battle until you ran into him, he really could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna go up the left side, and then I saw that there was a street. I'm like, oh, he probably went that way.
Oh, see, yeah, you have a disadvantage of not knowing Shining Force so well. You don't know what Guardiana looks like.
No, like I didn't know there was anything over there, so I'm like, I could go sneak around that side, and that would have probably
worked. No, I can show you because you don't know, but over here, this is all water. There's no way up on the left side. That actually dead ends.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, I guess you could have gone up that path.
Like in Shining Force you can't go there, but in tabletop you can kind of make it work.
It would kind of slow you down. Going up the main route was definitely faster.
Well, I could move through the bushes. I've got Forest Walk.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Ooh, okay.
I forgot you had
done-
Forest Walk.
Yeah, I could have done it.
Yeah, but I think it would have been smart not to, because you would have been isolated.
You already
from
got
all of us.
isolated and bodied.
Yeah.
Between that and and me not being here for you guys, running into all those dudes, that would have been rough too. Because I was able to do something here and let you guys blast away.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
And the fact that you then immediately got hit by just enough to drop you again after
If
getting
I-
up.
Ugh, yeah.
I did the math and I'm like, if I had known about the healing crits, that would have kept me up.
You would have had enough to not get taken down over there.
Yeah, because the 8 damage that that got through on him on the boss on me, I had 7 health, so I would have had at least 2 more health. So
Yeah.
that wouldn't have dropped me. I got more crits, so I could have just kept going.
Yeah, I think one thing definitely is to, as we're getting back in the swing of this, really review all your character abilities. And make sure you
Yeah.
really know your character, because I'm trying to keep track of as much as I can, but I can only keep track of so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to make things a little easier for you guys going forward, I have built for Teodrin a DM view based character sheet, which is a really, I would say, fairly well summarized tab that just shows a
it's
lot of
way easier
information
to
on a
read.
single screen. It shows all your skills and stuff on the left, so you don't have to scroll up and down to see like where the heck's my hiking. And it has all your weapons and your spells and the raw numbers that kind of go along with all that. It doesn't have all the effects typed out in complete mass for you. I'm working on a way to kind of make that work. But on your main character sheet where you have create and you have action, you have to scroll up and down to see it. This is going to squeeze everything into one, and it's going to have just a very good summary of it also.
Cool.
You'll be able to very at a glance tell kind of what you're looking at. And if you want to really quick, I'll share my screen just so you can see. I don't want to like steal thunder or anything, but like this is what we see on the screen. I don't know if you can see my screen. So like I got Shere Khan's thing up here right now, so you'd be able to see Savagery and Forest Dweller and Prow and just all your base
Yeah.
their skills down.
I like that.
I haven't figured out a way to like track HP and everything in this particular screen yet, which is why I'm kind of hesitant on making it ready to go. But it's close. It's so close to the point where I feel like I could probably convert everybody's sheets into a format that looks like this going for maybe next session. And it was just like scrolling up and down. This is, see how far down it goes. Like it barely goes down at all because I can squeeze everything here. And theoretically, if we are in a eventuality going to run maybe 2 characters, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, or somebody's subbing in or whatever, or maybe we each have an NPC buddy that we're in command of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm considering handing Torin over to Griff to run,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
because like
this would be
he's
just
attached
a
to your
super quick
character.
way here. I'll flip to Torin. Boom! I got Torin's stats and skills and everything here. His inventory, everything. And if you want to micromanage the inventory, well, you go back to your create area and you manage your inventory and all that stuff. But when you're actually in the heat of combat and you're just looking at, hey, what can I do? Here's all your what can I do stuff.
Okay.
So eventually, this is what you'll have. And
Yeah, we can.
a session like today really emphasizes the importance of needing something like this.
Yeah, we can continue this discussion, but I'm just gonna say, end of stream. Hey, thanks you all for hanging out. We should be back in 2 weeks, hopefully. As long as nothing goes awry, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Thank you guys for hanging out so much. Feel free to follow if this is something you're into, or if you just want to see other strategy RPGs, since that's what I do. If you're in my Discord, which is down my About section, you can join that. I will totally answer questions about this system and stuff if that interests you. Otherwise, check out all of these guys. I've got their channels down under their character portraits. You got Ellie and Griff and Niall over on their channels on YouTube and Twitch. And unless you guys have anything else you want to say.
Make sure to subscribe to Teodrin, and are you going to be uploading this episode on YouTube as well?
Yes, I want to hopefully get it sooner rather than later. These I try to get up quickly since people want to catch up and stay up to date.
Sweet.
And Lavathor apparently wants to pay to play.
Yeah. Lavathor wants to know how much money a centaur costs.
How much money does a centaur cost? I mean, you know, Lavathor, hit me up in my Discord or my DMs or something. We can talk. I don't know. We can talk. But yeah, so until then, I'll see you guys next time. I'll be back on Wednesday with more Randomized Awakening. And more of this eventually. So I will see you guys next time. Good night. Take care of yourselves and peace out.
Bye-bye.
Good night.